think it's funny how everyone like hates Shaw now.
Well, it was just funny how he fucking like last time he comes on at the moment everybody fucks off except Nicole and MK. It's like what? Fucking
Yeah.
timing is perfect.
I agree, but I do have questions. Shit. I'm gonna have to switch Hangouts, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to switch emails.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
It
it
says
does
it's
this week.
live, but it's not live on the website. On the YouTubes. Oh, it's up. Never mind. I'm just fucking blind because of delay and shit.
Shaw the military guy or the guy with the always wearing sock hat?
What now?
Was Shaw the military guy or the guy always wearing the sock hat?
I think it's the military guy.
Around.
I think it might have me twice, and if it
Yeah,
does,
I'm gonna take the
ban
one that doesn't move.
me. So I'm not sure who's coming tonight. Katie said she'd stop by. I'm pretty sure MK's coming.
Yeah.
Who is this Ethan fellow? Nice to meet you.
New guy.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, man.
I usually just tune into these and usually just sit by and watch, but
Yeah, what the hell? Jump in.
Yeah. Until we get a bunch of contestants, and then we're gonna start kicking people.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We love you though. Are you that citizen that's just like, I'm gonna find Katie at Dragon Con and ask her out, and I'm going to fuck her because
No,
I am ready, and I'm a
Oh.
citizen, and I'm better than all you autists that post on 4chan. I don't even
Yo,
post
be
on
like,
your
yo,
my
like
little
dragon.
brother's account.
You're gonna like it when I drag on these nuts on your face.
No, I just lurk.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Ban me if I come in this time? Probably. We will ban you.
Oh my
Just
God.
because you made a Dark Knight Rises reference, motherfucker.
Okay, for those who want to be in the Hangout until we get contestants, it's really fucking easy. Look at the post I made when I posted the link again on the YouTube, the one just on top of it. That's the one you click and you directly get into the Hangout and it activates your microphone and your webcam.
Yep.
So, do mind if you're like silent and don't have a webcam, I'm probably gonna kick you at some point. Especially if it starts getting laggy for no reason, so.
Aw, shit! Brandon got blown the fuck out for spilling the beans.
Wait,
Not
who?
last week's
What?
Hangout, but the Hangout before. Kelsey just posted a tweet, and she's just like, apparently some people like to share other people's private business in chat rooms. Oh, he's getting blown the fuck out.
Oh, he just got busted.
I know, right? It's the greatest.
Then again, who would have thought the weeaboo jumping on that Asian dick? I mean, at some point was bound to happen. It's kind of like, yeah, pretty much. I won't continue on that train of thought because the rest is just hearsay and CGL fucking drama. So, okay. But yeah. Oh god, it's basically fucking everybody shooting everybody tonight.
This is awesome.
Shots fired, the
Perfect
TV
night for
show.
fucking Zach being like.
I really hope that all the people that are like, this show's canceled, and like they get the viewer report back, and it's like 8 million viewers.
Yeah. It'd be cool if it like.
Hey, it's the dude with
the
the
same amount of,
awesome beard. What are you clean
yeah.
drinking, man?
I am the dude with the fucking beard.
It's the elder beard. It's the
What if
elder
that's
beard.
like John from the first season who got a haircut and just let his beard grow out?
Oh yeah, John, the like metal guy that had pink in his hair for no
He's so
fucking
cool.
reason.
I want to get him in a hangout.
Yeah, he's a cool guy, but the pink in his hair was the first thing that was like, wait, what?
He's pretty metal. Oh my gosh.
He must be a fucking brony.
So many people are getting
yes.
blown the fuck out.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, that was a good night.
Why do people think I'm the best hero? I just ask questions. That's all I
What?
do. I don't like trip bags. I hate being a trip bag. I'm just an attention whore. That's all.
Yeah, then people tell me I'm an attention whore, even though I'm the last one that tripped back up.
And this is
That guy's
true.
back after you.
Faggots. Anyway.
Hey, what are you smoking there, Craig?
A cigarette? A Camel?
What kind of Camel? I dig Camel.
Camel menthols.
Okay. I used to smoke, but then I quit, and yeah.
Then I took a narrow to the knee.
This is true. I don't think we're gonna get Zach in the hangout because there was one question.
Oh, God.
Let me see if I can find it where it was just like, did you get any bruises in Nirvana? How did you get them? For Zach.
How
But I'm-
aggressive were the walls?
Whacking himself with his own sword.
I think he's always been the other hangout, the kind of shitty one.
Oh yeah,
Fedora Core.
Yeah.
God, that one's bad.
Best hero as in Dota hero retard. What?
Dude, the best hero of Dota is fucking Axe.
Because I played Dota 2 with one of the people that added me on Steam last night.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to fucking.
I don't want to reply in the thread, but my favorite hero is Silencer. I went 28-0 and 47 with him once, and we had 50 kills altogether. So I was a part of all but 3 kills the entire match, and it was amazing. People were flipping shit. It was fantastic.
Why is Minicam giving me shit? God damn.
If I take away the foam sword, will you die?
Okay, why the fuck?
I should ask Zach not only if he liked the movie Gravity, but if he thinks it deserved all the Oscars that it won.
Here, let me post you my Steam ID in the Hangout chat. So you can add me and we can play Dota and I can tell you how shit you are.
What, me?
Yeah.
Boo.
Wait, is that the Aussie? Hey, Australian dude.
So,
Raya.
yeah.
You're
gonna
not
be
the
long.
one. You're not the one who added me on Steam. That was somebody else, a different Australian, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't add you on Steam, no.
Because the other guy that added me on Steam, he was Australian, and I was like, "Oh, do I know you?" And he's like, "No, I'm just Anon," and I'm like, "Okay,
What?
yeah." Wait, so that's your Steam name, really? Like,
Yeah, straight
that-
up.
Okay, I'm just gonna get on Steam and add you directly.
Sure. It's really
Random
easy. My name is
posting
like
on the
4
thread.
letters.
So, what did you guys think of the episode?
Started the week, especially with the go-kart. I mean, the concept was okay, but it was like, well, laps and collect the flashing stars that we didn't see. I saw like 2, maybe. And Adina was like, oh yeah, you collected like 7. Like, what? This one? But other than that, but
Yeah, I
then
thought
the
that
rest
the-
was awesome.
Plus, it was part of that, like, whole, hey, you collected all these stars, but it didn't actually matter because Kayla came in first and she still won. Like,
Yeah.
they shouldn't have even mentioned it unless it made a difference at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
all the
sorry.
orders were the same as in, like whoever came in first was the first place and second place and so on and so on. Didn't seem to make a difference at all.
Brandon should be getting in here soon, though. He
Yeah,
said he would
he's-
be in.
He's on the thread right now.
He's just mad.
Someone, wait, hang on a sec. I'm gonna. Oh, where the fuck is it? Oh, Catty's also in the thread.
Did you just say catty? Catty?
Yeah,
Catty?
Cathy, Cathy.
Can you say thread?
Thread.
Thank you.
PH and the T's in English is just my bane. It's fucking.
Because you're French Canadian, right?
Yes.
Where do you live? Quebec?
Yes.
What part of Quebec? I've been to Quebec a couple times, actually.
Eastern Townships, which ironically is in the south. Like southeast of Montreal, maybe.
Alright, I added you on Steam.
Yeah,
That's cool. I stopped... When I went through Quebec, we went to St. George's. I actually hated Quebec. No offense.
how so? Tell me what you hated.
Because, okay, it wasn't that all the signs were in French. That was cool, because I'm just like, I've been out of the country before, and I know what it's like seeing something that's not in English. Like, I'm not herder, I'm American, and what are other languages? The thing that bothered me was the distaste for Americans. Like, we went to a Burger King and tried to order, and they were just like...
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you go in Quebec, because if you don't hang out in one of, like, the big cities, when I mean big, I mean, like, more than 40,000 people, where the us Frenchies are very, we don't like English, because we all think you're fucking English Canadians, and we don't like them. So, and some of them will also not like Americans just because of America. So, yeah.
Wait, hold on, somebody. Can you tell me Fat Guy Steam's ID so I can play Dota with him as well?
Oh, God.
Time to post it in the thread.
Well, guys, it's not that hard. My Steam ID is the same one as my username on YouTube. Zach, Z-H-E-K. Enjoy. It's banned and shit. Be fine.
Hold
Who
on.
the fuck is Nicholas Coombs? He joined and left.
Somebody getting blown the fuck out.
Oh, God. Nerd. Okay, I'm gonna have to fucking repost what I did because people are being retarded.
Keep...
Watch Hangout, YouTube link. Participate in Hangout. It's the Google link.
Zach, tell Serial Killer to also read this chat in case people write questions.
Okay, well, Serial Killer would do...
Yeah, I read it from the chat. I've got it up, guys, but I'm checking the thread, and I got my question. Just chill the fuck out. Come on, we don't even have contestants in here. You're not interested in trick bags. You're interested in the contestants. So when they get here, you can be happy, and I'll pay attention to the chat. Okay. But until then, chill out. Just relax. Come on, guys.
Jack comes on TV. He doesn't trip back up, but he is on TV.
So does Brian. Somebody made a reference about how whatever the fuck that little stuffed animal thing is, like, insulted it, and he's like, it's not deranged.
It's not deranged. Only if it talks back. Like fucking, I'm trying to think about a horror movie, but I can't fucking... Not Chucky. Oh, there is Chucky, but... Yeah, fuck it, let's go with Chucky. There is that, too. Someone posted on Dread, like, Xander sits out, like, for 3 challenges, and he gets into the final 4 anyway. It's kind of true. He basically did...
Well, that's what Ivan did last season. He sat out like
pretty much.
That's why he got voted into a nerd off, because he sat out a challenge, and they're like, herp derp, it's your fault.
Well, I mean, it's apparently a viable strategy. Just be like, oh, well, I'm not sure, so for the sake of the team, I'm going to step this one out.
I know, right?
And do it, like, all the fucking time for no reason. Absolutely. No reason, and, like, hey, top 4. Now imagine if they gave out money, like, in tournaments, like, first spot, 100,000, second spot, like, 25.
Somebody said same thing. Oh, I remember Felix. He was in the first Hangout I joined when I was, like, super creepy, and now I'm only halfway creepy.
I can't remember Felix.
He was like the
Oh.
first. He was the first person. He was in that awkward hangout, the first one that you ran, and like we weren't prepared at all, and everyone was just like.
You mean that the one that's Suckmate, or when I picked it up when you went?
When you picked it up, like when he was missing in action, we had.
Oh.
It didn't get good until after Katie and Brandon left, and it was just Nicole, and Nicole just kind of talked about life, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nicole is
that,
best.
That reminds me, I still someone challenged me to ask who was into anal, and I still haven't done that.
Who was what?
Someone challenged me like a few weeks ago. Like, they'll never ask like funny questions like who's into anal because they're scared and shit. And I was like, well, challenge accepted, motherfucker.
Actually, I
haven't done
have, for those naysayers, I actually have that as part of my question. So I didn't lose them this week. I've got like 25 altogether. People
You learn
act
how to
like
use
I'm.
Google Docs.
No, I actually used an email. I don't trust Google. Serial killer, my friend says you look like... I should call myself Lopsy from now on, okay? No, that's okay.
Brendan would join at 10:30, so I guess it's his time.
Yeah, so 11:30. And we actually did tell people, well, I told people that it was starting at 11:30. So,
Yeah, well, no, it's fine like that. I planned it on 30. I just started earlier because otherwise it'd be like us talking for... And like... When it actually starts, we'll be like, well, we have nothing to talk about. I don't know why the fuck not, but yeah.
well, I kind of felt like that, but I also was hoping, like, when the contestants joined, we could kind of ask them what was off limits and what wasn't off limits. So that way we could get the conversation to keep flowing pretty easily. You know, those awkward pauses, MK talking to Chris. But Chris is busy tonight, so he can't join. He's still pretty cool. That's actually why I work so hard to get Chris and Brian in the hangout, is that week there was so much hate at both of them that I was just like, they're not that bad, guys. It's a reality TV show. We'll get them in the hangout and think it's cool.
So I just have to say, when they show the fucking throne each episodes, like the wind, Jesus Christ, the wind, it gets me every time. Every fucking single time. And oh yeah, something else I noticed after she named Zach, and they passed the vote. Am I the only one who noticed that Kayla had like really red eyes, like puffy red eyes, like she just cried? Is that the only one?
Who?
The chick.
Sammy? Fedora chick?
No, in the episode that we just watched.
Oh, Kayla.
Jesus.
If I take the hat off, will you die?
She's never been seen without it, has she?
She's a big guy. This is why she won't join our hangouts. Did you see her yesterday? How they started talking about like weird sex stuff, and everybody was she was just like, I'm gonna tune out until we get back. And I was like,
I'm gonna tune out until they change the subject. I'm like, come on.
I want to get her in the hangout just so I can ask her blowies or handies.
Oh god, yes. She's gonna come in and be like,
She'll leave
"That's your
instantly.
question."
Kind of
Like,
doubt
she's gonna
either of
come
those
in.
applies to her.
He's gonna come in and we'll be like, okay, well, we had a few questions from the community. First, handies or blowies? What's your preferences, personal taste? And it's gonna be like, pass, and we're gonna be like, okay, well, second line, do you enjoy anal? That's the point where she's gonna be like, see ya, suckers, and just leave.
Katie said she might join the hangout. Maybe
Uh-oh.
we made her mad.
Maybe.
Someone
Is
in
it
the
because of the questions?
probably, which I have mostly tame questions that were asked over the week for everybody. Australia, best trip bag, fat guy's bad, SK's a cutie, no. Suck is dead, beer dude, the mute. I guess they're talking about Craig.
Australia, bad.
Huh? What?
Bad, that guy's bad. Okay. I'm bad.
confused.
Serial killer, if you're gonna ask who likes anal, you gotta ask Zach how he got those scars. If he joined the Hangout, I totally would ask him. I don't care. I
don't
really
think it
don't give a
lasts
fuck.
long. Holy shit.
There's like a 25% chance that I'm gonna ever meet these people in real life. Probably even less than that. Even if I go to Dragon Con, I probably won't see them there. So I mean,
Bullshit, come to Dragon Con, come hang out with me, I go every year. I get shit
Oh,
all weekend.
we can wait.
I'm
where
not
are
even-
you-
I
where are
went
you
last
located
year.
at?
Like, I went to the one where fucking Katie did the late night puppet slam. I go every year. It's like the best thing in the world.
Where are you located at, Craig?
Huh?
Where are you located at? Like, where are you
I'm
from?
in Tampa, Florida.
Dude, you know
So
where
it's
I
like 16 hours from me.
Oh, I can't talk about reptiles or everyone to get mad. But I really want to go to Tampa. Let's just say that. I really want to go to Tampa. But if I do
Not
come
bad.
to, the only reason I would come to Dragon Con is if my buddies would they come down from North Dakota and we go together. And mainly that's because, and I keep reiterating this, we will have a massive hotel party and get alcohol poisoning, and it'll be awesome. But yeah,
That's all Dragon Con is like a fucking 4-day party. That's
pretty
it.
much. That's what it is.
I end up spending like stupid money on getting in and everything, and I end up sleeping 9% of the day and just get hammered at night.
Sounds like it's basically like when I go to fucking LAN parties. Like there's the big one in Quebec, which is at the well, we call it the ETS, which is basically like fucking 1,500 people just like with computers and shit in this big ass LAN. I think it's basically like that, but without computers. With the like big ass people costumed and partying and obnoxious. Some people getting tossed out, I guess.
Sounds about right.
I bet Katie won't join the Hangout until Brandon gets here. She doesn't want to join with, what is it, 6 guys?
With the
6 guys?
intention of, like,
6 guys that she hates from 4chan?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I still have that question of, like, if you're going to ban any of the trip bags from the Hangout, who are you going to ban? So, for the contestants.
Well, from what I remember, Nicole would marry me, so that's great. And she was, who was it? Oh yeah, she'd kill the Marine guy, Army guy, or whatever the fuck.
Shaw.
Yeah.
Fuck Shaw. I'm sorry, but if he joins, I'll probably be like, ban please, ban please, ban please, mods, mods.
Well, like
Report.
I said, as long as he's not an asshole. Because like the last time when he was like, was trying to argue my point, he was like, oh, autism, autism. I was like,
That first hangout that I was in with him, he was fucking annoying. I'm like, I'm totally cool with the 4chan people, like, making fun of me and things like that, but don't do it during the hangout. That's not relevant. We're trying to ask questions. We're trying to make it interesting, not make fun of serial killer. Do that in the threads in the chat.
yeah.
You know?
Now, as long as there isn't any Redditors in the chat, that'd go really bad.
Yeah,
Fucking
we can do without them.
please. I hope.
People saying the fetal alcohol syndrome or the stroke, it's getting kind of old, guys. I already told you what happened, so face is deformed, not a stroke. Chill out. Keep it on 4chan. Fuck Reddit. There you go, guys.
Yay.
Shotgun blown the fuck out! Yeah, basically. Shooting, shots fired and shit.
Shots fired. Where is Nicole? I want to see Nicole again. I miss her. She needs to do another stream, and I want to see her hubby. Glenn sounds like a sexy individual. I want pictures of his feet, his armpits, his ass, his dick. I don't care. I want pics.
Shaw's bed trip back though.
I'm not clink drinking what I tweeted earlier to MK. I'm actually clink drinking RC Cola.
I'm okay with Lizard Talk if there aren't contestants around. Also, I'm calling Nectar Quebec Bird It's the Quebec Bird and Lopsy show. Lopsy? I'm not getting that one. Hold on, maybe Google can tell me.
Why is there that one Adon that keeps calling me a cutie? It's pissing me off. It's like worse than being made fun of. Serial killer, I love you and fap to your face all the time.
Who the fuck is... Wait, why is N Lopsy show? Because the only thing I get is from Urban Dictionary that says, Lopsy, when a large pair of breasts are crooked. Usually very obvious, especially to some male parties. Makes you want to put your head on its line. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. It's the will of God.
No, for you guys saying that I lied to MK about what I was clink drinking, I had Pepsi earlier, but I only had like 20 ounces left. And I'm about to cut out. So...
Is it because someone in Dread said that, serial killer, I love you, and fap to your face all the time?
No, it's because my Adobe Flash crashed, and I didn't cut out, so I'm good. I also think you're...
HTML5. So...
Oh, I know who those peoples are. Those are my roommates. They know that I get on here, so they come on Thursday nights. And that's why there's pictures of my Facebook, or from my Facebook, in the thread sometimes, because they posted it. So Damien, Justin, and Corey, go fuck yourselves.
Oh god. Nicole just posted in the chat, so maybe someday. Oh, SK loves it.
Okay, for those people, I said it in the threads. I didn't say it in a hangout what happened. The reason I have a lopsided face is during childbirth, I lost oxygen for a little bit, but it hasn't affected me except my horrible Quasimodo type face, and that's why I am extremely ugly.
Well, let me just
That sucks.
arrange the camera.
I don't care. Like, I have a tick in my neck from birth. Whatever.
That's just internet meanness. Don't pay it any mind.
Dude, you have to not care about anything because it's the internet. You need like really thick skin, otherwise you're never gonna make it.
It's like Brandon said he'll be right in.
Somebody said that it's not my roommate.
I know who those people are. Those are my roommates.
That could be Corey. He wasn't technically my roommate. He was just a friend of my roommate. So, well, yeah, I can't say a friend of me because he hates me and I hate him. So,
why the hate though?
Why not?
All right, I'll get a beer.
You know, I really feel like yesterday's hangout was their way of saying, haha, we're not joining your 4chan tier hangout anymore. We're just going to do it ourselves. Autism foo. You aren't ugly, serial killer. You're a cutie. Stop! Get the fuck out!
Wait, so what was it about you thinking their drink thing was just them telling us that they don't need no strong 4chan to do their stuff?
Well, no, I was joking about that, but I could understand if they wanted to do their own hangout without us. Just because, one, it can be more structured, and two, if they don't want to talk about certain things, they don't have to, and it doesn't have to be awkward. Hey, look, it's Brandon! Hey, Brandon!
Hey, Brandon!
You're so kawaii, Brandon. Why can't I be more like you?
Okay.
Notice me, senpai.
Fly on the street, senpai on the sheets.
What about hentai?
What?
Kawaii on the street, senpai in the sheets.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I don't think I have enough wine to deal with that.
Nicole keeps posting in the thread but won't join the hangout. It makes me sad.
Rip.
Nicole should get in here.
That face with Joseph will never be your girlfriend. But he's a boy, by the way. Aren't you?
Yeah, man.
It's ambiguous, really.
Are you the
Feels
guy?
double as good. Hmm?
Are you the guy that always posts in the thread? What is it? I can never have Little Caesars pizza because I'm Australian.
I think I posted it once. I don't post it all the time.
I've seen it like at least 5 times. Some guy that's just like that face when you will never have Little Caesars pizza because you're
Is
Australian.
it good?
Yes, it's hot and ready. It's piping hot.
I'm gonna get another pack of cigarettes on the back.
That reminds me of the pasta that gets posted, like with the picture of like Caesar's empire just expanded. It's basically just a toilet with the floor covered in shit. That gets me every single fucking time. Seriously, am I the only one who knows what I'm talking about?
This game will never get laid because of his crooked face.
I don't know.
Why is everybody being so mean to Crooked Face? Like,
He just calls the guy, why are you mean to Crooked Face?
Because I have a crooked face.
also, come on, like, you guys should be more creative with insults. Like, no offense, Josh, you're awesome.
Brandon's gonna start posting like fanfics about me that are gonna be awful.
No.
He's gonna create elaborate insults that will make me actually kill myself.
No! Oh my god! No! But I mean, like, never mind. That's mean.
No,
I'm not gonna be mean.
To the person that said, "Why don't I just get fat and then I won't look as crooked?" I have a really high metabolism, so I do actually eat all the time. And I stay
poor
skinny.
me.
Dude, your
First world
face
problems.
is not that crooked. I mean, come on, who gives a crap?
Yeah, but that's only because he's leaning on one side all the time.
That's true. It's a tick. Hey, Brandon likes neurological things. I have a tick from childbirth, which you should find interesting, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. What is it? What is your tick?
It's one of those, my head leans to the left, basically unnoticed by me most of the time. So that's it.
Dude, seriously?
Yeah, that's my tick.
No, seriously, who's just fucking whacking it?
Oh.
Like, I'm hearing it.
It
Sorry.
sounds like somebody trying to get a cigarette out.
Yeah, that's what I assumed it was.
Yeah,
What it
that's
sounds
what
like.
it sounded like. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like.
I was like, oh, Brandon.
SK, I'm gay. I'll date you. No, please. Okay, Brandon, I have some questions that were saved over the thread for contestants. The first one isn't really a question, it's a statement. I want you to ask them how they feel knowing that King of the Nerds is no match for the Macho Man, knowing that with one big elbow, the Macho Man can end their reign and there is nothing they can do about it. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Well, I mean, the Macho Man's dead, so there's that.
Dude, too soon. Too soon.
But in his memory, you know, you gotta snap into a Slim Jim every once in a while.
Okay, somebody already asked about it, and this just happened. What's up with you getting blown the fuck out by Kelsey tonight on Twitter?
She's not actually pissed off. I just talked to her about it, and then I was like, first of all, I did not explicitly state anything, and then she was like, oh no, it's cool. Because apparently she's been like very publicly flirting with him over Twitter and stuff. So.
Oh, is she gonna eventually like become official with it, or she said something about her dad doesn't approve of something?
No comment because that's I don't
Okay,
know.
because that's no comment. But I'm gonna have a little speculation. Actually, no, I won't.
I honestly don't
I don't really want to go into racism, but it could.
Like, no comment. I got enough shit as it is right now.
I live in the South. We have enough stereotypes about being stereotypically racist. So,
There we go.
Yep.
Alright, so, let's see. If none of the contestants come, y'all should circle jerk. Well, duh.
I'm up.
okay. Okay, Brandon. Next question. Favorite outdoor activities? So, camping, fishing, etc.
I'd have to say camping and hiking. I like going on epic, like, 30-mile hikes into backcountry and then, camp out there for a while and then hike back. That's fun.
What's your? I have to ask, since you're in Nashville, what's your favorite mountain town?
Oh, so I have not been anywhere around here really for that, just because I've been so busy with my research lately. But you mean mountain town period or mountain town around here?
Let's say period.
Okay, period. I actually don't remember the name of it. Give me a second to Google it. But it's this one place that I went with my buddy on his bachelor party trip. We went out camping. It's kind of on the south end of the Sangre de Cristo mountain range in New Mexico. Shit, what was the name of it? Hold on, I'm looking it up. There's this little tiny town. There was like one woman in the entire town. No. Like nothing. It was just funny because like we went into town and we stopped at this trading post and the guy was like, "What are you fellas doing here?" And we were like, "Oh, we're here for this guy's bachelor party trip." He was like, "Really? You picked the one place that has like not a single woman for 50 miles around?" And I was like, "Oh, well, we're here for camping and fishing and stuff," and it was fun. But shoot, I wish I could remember the name of the place. It was great though. Funnest time I've had in a while. The summit was there. So the summit of the Sangre de Cristo. Let's see, because I climbed it. What is it? The Cristo summit. Anyway. Yeah, so, how about you guys? Y'all like outdoors and stuff, or are y'all just a bunch of, like, dwellers?
Oh, no, I love going outdoors.
I'm a fan.
People they found my Facebook, so I don't really want to give away my location. But there's a couple places in the Appalachian Mountains, actually Appalachian, as my relatives up north would say. But there's a couple cities up there that I like to go to frequently. I like going to Boone.
Cool.
I live in the Appalachians, and my city is basically like a valley. We have our own fucking mountain.
Yeah, but you live in the northern part that's all shit. I live near, like, it's totally shit.
I'm in a giant fucking city of like 100,000 people, and we have our own fucking skiing mountain inside the city.
And
we don't even have to fucking leave.
And your street signs are French.
Well,
street signs are French, not English, French. Your argument's invalid.
But they're shaped the same size. It's like, instead of stop, it's written arrêt. Other than that, it's like red and like really octagonal. Like, same shit.
My grandparents built a cabin in South Central Colorado back in the 60s, and we used to go up there a lot. It was good. Go fly fishing and stuff like that. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's awesome too. Like, there's another mountain that I lived next to like for a year, and with some coworkers we went out trying to hike it, but then we decided, fuck it. We just went down to the lake that was like at the bottom of it, and we just like fished out for a few hours before going back.
Nice.
That was awesome. And at the same lake, I remember too. In high school, we had how do you call it in English. Basically, like scuba diving classes that we could take as extras. So I took that, and like the final exam was at a lake that we just rented out all the equipment with fucking wetsuits, and just go in there and be like going down 20 feet, and then just realizing there's ice cold water at the bottom that isn't fucking ice. So you're like freezing your ass off. And nuts.
Brandon, do you have any idea if any other contestants will be joining us this evening?
I have no idea. Have not heard back from Moo, and I doubt Katie'd be up for joining. So I don't know. I can ask a couple of people.
Nicole's in the thread, and Katie was in the thread, and she said maybe in a little bit, or maybe for a little bit. But
I can see if Ivan wants to join.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Like if you get Ivan, and Moo, and even maybe I know it's his birthday, so it's rather unlikely. But Virgil,
yeah, Virgil
are shit.
Virgil's not gonna join.
Yeah, that's big. People would lose their shit. And you trend.
I love Virgil though. He is the greatest.
What the fuck is this?
I'll see if Mary-Kate.
Mary-Kate said she was going to join, but then she posted something about being in Russia, so...
She's not in Russia.
That's because of the hat.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. But somebody said something about it, so I was a little confused on that point.
She's not in Russia.
She actually, for Mary-Kate, she may join in like 15 minutes because she's an hour behind us, so she's probably watching the show at the bar.
Oh.
That would make more sense, and that could also explain, I don't know. That could be the same reason why Nicole's not on here, but she's posting in the thread.
She don't drink.
Anyway. More questions for Brandon. We're gonna ask some not appropriate questions and some appropriate questions. We'll have a good mix of both. One of the inappropriate questions that I had over the week was, what's your favorite porn type, if any?
I don't know if I have like a favorite type necessarily. I guess it'd have to depends on the moment, I guess.
Which category on Pornhub do you enjoy the most? Like your go-to category?
I don't really use Pornhub.
He's one of those people that probably just logs onto a free porn site and just hits like the first featured video that catches his eye.
No. If I'm wanting something specific, then I'll just use Bing Video Search because it's the only thing that Bing's useful for. So.
Man. People use Bing, Jesus.
It's got a great video search. I'm sorry. It's because it doesn't have like good filtering.
Oh god. Sorry, I just broke up because someone posted a freaking line or something and being like asking his mom. Oh god, this is amazing.
Oh my god! That's so horrible!
Dude, that's when, when people post pictures of Zach and his girlfriend, and everyone goes like, "There she blows!"
Yeah.
Wait, which one? I'm missing something.
That's so
I'm going to the thread.
Okay. Oh, the one SK's mom?
Yeah, you posted my mom is dead.
Yeah, my mom is dead. I've said that in the Hangout before.
Yeah, that's
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, whatever. Brandon, favorite anime and why?
Favorite anime. So I'm not a huge anime guy. Let's see. I guess last anime that I saw that I really liked, we'll say. Excuse me. Let's see.
You're basically allowed to say Samurai Champloo and nothing else.
Really? I've not actually seen. I've seen like a bit of Samurai Champloo, but not much else.
It's about as good as that gets.
I think it's awesome.
I guess the last anime that I watched is not actually that great, but it was the anime remake of Metropolis. It was actually not bad. You know, like the classic 1930s film,
yeah.
except like it's, you know, animated. Let's see. I saw Ghost in the Shell not too long ago. Just like the first series, not anything else. That was pretty good.
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure the best one is and always will be Cardcaptor Sakura. That's just like.
What? Sorry, I didn't.
Cardcaptor.
Oh, Cardcaptor Sakura.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't
Fat
really
Man.
know that.
It's the best.
Also, to the guy who's asking if he can make his own GABA blocker at home.
I was gonna ask you that.
No. I mean, you could, theoretically, but you couldn't. Probably.
Like, you can try, but you might die. Oh,
no, I mean, so, like, the thing is, even if you did, it'd have to cross the blood-brain barrier, and that's not going to happen unless if you, like, do surgery on yourself, or, but basically, he's asking something not possible. But for those who are curious, GABA is the one neurotransmitter in your brain that's exclusively inhibitory, so it, like, kind of shuts things down. Yeah,
I think glycine was the one for the spinal cord.
What?
I think glycine was the inhibitory one for the spinal cord, wasn't it?
So GABA is inhibitory like all the time.
Yeah.
Glycine can be inhibitory some places. I mean, so can glutamate and all sorts of weird stuff happen. But this one in general is inhibitory.
I know
Anyway.
one of them reverses like from birth to like adulthood afterwards, like somewhere between the line.
Oh, I don't know. When it comes to chemistry, that's not my thing. But Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, shit, I forgot about that one. That's a good anime. I enjoy Cowboy Bebop, or enjoyed. It's, you know, over now. Oh, and in the same vein, that new one, Space Dandy is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would have to say I would enjoy Space Dandy. Sorry, I brain farted out of those. Those are good.
It's Dandy Wayne, baby. It's like a mix of anime and Austin Powers, but in space. I love it.
Yes. Yes. Oh, and I will try to get Brian.
Cool.
Let me send him a message.
Asking in the thread, Brandon, what did you think of Nymphomaniac by Lars von Trier? Don't know how to fucking say his name, but
Nymphomaniac by what?
Lars von Trier.
It's
a movie.
Yeah, fucking.
I've never seen it.
It's new. It's an award-based movie of a chick like who is, I imagine, starts frigid, then 50 cocks in her later. She isn't. That's basically it.
Hey,
I imagine.
Fat Guy, post the link to join the Hangout in the new thread.
Yeah, so Brian has work to do. So he can't join.
Everyone's so mad.
We get it.
I don't
We're
think
not
he's
loved
mad.
anymore.
I had a feeling this would happen since yesterday, like, all the contestants joined one Hangout. I'm like, they're not going to want to do two Hangouts
no, that
in a
just happened
row.
because a lot of us happened to have, like, free time open. It had nothing to do with you guys.
No. Oh, I can understand that, but like honestly, I wouldn't want to do two Hangouts in a row. There was like two people that were just like, SK, you should get on there, and I'm like, I'm listening to music, and no, because if I get on last night, I'm not getting on tonight. Fuck that. I'm sleepy.
I don't think they will let us in. I mean, it was their thing, not just
It was their thing, and that's what I told people. It
like,
was the contestant's thing.
4chan retards in? I don't think so.
Not autistic, no.
Nicole says she's going to join in a bit.
Yay. Okay, so basically the plan with Nicole, okay? We ask awesome questions for the first 2 hours. and then at around 2 a.m. my time, then we can slip in the dirty questions. Then we know that at that time she answers.
Wait. No. Nicole will answer the dirty questions from the get-go. She doesn't give a fuck. Come on, I joined that stream and I was just like, I asked her husband blowies or handies, and she asked him immediately.
I mean, there's only one answer to that. Like,
oh yeah, you never answered that. What?
I never did.
I don't remember.
I don't think you ever asked
Which
me.
one do you prefer, Brandon? Do you prefer getting blowjobs or handjobs?
Well, I mean, like, I guess the best experience would be some like mixture of both, but like obviously like
Mixture.
a BJ's better, right? Like it just is. I mean, I can give myself a.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when a girl gives you a handy, it's basically just yourself doing yourself a stranger.
Except
but
worse.
blowjob is just like
yeah.
You can't just roll around and throw your Marilyn Manson and some shit and blow yourself.
Indeed. How's that even a question? Like,
we ask everyone. We ask Nicole, MK,
just like,
Katie.
do you do anal? Not receiving.
No. I'm not into butt stuff.
At all.
Nope.
Gay.
Even if a certain someone that you're gonna pick up at Dragon Con
my God!
is into some butt stuff.
We remember everything.
You remember what? Never mind.
I'm just kidding. I just think you
Y'all are
guys...
just...
To be fair, and this is speculation, you don't have to comment on it, but I think you guys would be a very cute couple. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Anyway.
Yeah. And that's why she won't join the Hangout, because I would have asked that while she was in the Hangout and made it super awkward.
Anyway.
Except I would have made it worse and been like, hey, Katie, you're single. Brandon, you're single.
Friggin' neckbeards. Next.
Deformed.
Friggin', yeah, oh yeah, I guess I could always bring that one up. I can, friggin', we got Sloth over here begging for baby Ruths. I'm so sorry.
Somebody that posted that picture, I was like, holy shit, I love the Goonies. I died when they posted that picture. I laughed so hard.
Baby Ruth.
Oh god. I just want to read that from the thread, like the previous one and the new one. Someone asking, Nicole, how awful did that cockroach ass taste in the first episode of The Tester? Can't imagine you did at least get a bit on your lip. I nearly threw up just watching it. And Nicole answers, disgusting as fuck, especially since the damn roach was putting its ass in her mouth. Damn. So, Brandon, if they ever bring out a box full of cockroaches and says, you have to put your head in that, would you do it?
Wait, what about cockroaches? Sorry, I was typing.
Basically, because Nicole was in the Tester Season 3, right?
Yeah.
And in the first episode, they were like, well, since you're going to meet a few bugs in your job, basically there's a giant box that they slip their head into, like they sit in a chair and they put down the box. And then they fill it, but there's like a layer of cockroaches. And then they interview them. Would you do that if it happened in King of the Nerds?
Yeah. I wouldn't really, I mean, they're cockroaches, like, they're not gonna kill you or anything, like.
There's far worse things to do for $100,000.
There's, yeah, exactly.
Think that way, yeah.
Like, I don't think I would have done it for the tester, just because it sounds like the prize was to be a tester for some video game company. Yeah, so you're competing for, like, the world's crappiest job. Like, congrats. Like, I don't think I'd do that. I mean, maybe if there was, like, some other incentive. But for $100,000 potentially, yeah, why not? I mean, like, I've probably dealt with grosser stuff just, you know, in science, so, like, it happens. I mean, I'm not eating them or anything, and presumably they're like, raised in captivity or something, so they're not going to be like covered in poop or anything. So it's whatever. Just suck it up, be mad about it.
Brendan, somebody asked in the thread, and I think it's interesting. I would do a rewatch of the first season for this. Your NDA is going to run out in May, right?
Yeah. In fact, many parts of the NDA have already run out.
Okay, so when it's fully run out, if we do NDA is Gone edition Hangout for the season 1, would you spill anything or what?
Sure, but there's really not like.
There's nothing juicy.
Stuff. Like no, it's mainly like logistical stuff and things like that. I mean, it's just like mildly interesting, I guess, but nothing like.
Because, I mean, I remember from a Hangout like 3 weeks ago when Genevieve was in here, she said something about somebody tried to get laid in the first season and failed. And I don't want to just say it's Moo because they edited it. I want to feel like there was someone else that tried.
Oh, I mean, like, I don't think that's really that interesting. But
maybe not to you, but it's definitely interesting to me.
Okay, well, yeah.
Don't project your opinions, sir.
That person could, talk about it if they wanted. Or, I mean, like, whatever. I don't know if that particularly would fall under NDA, but, like, I wouldn't necessarily go into that without asking that person if they were cool with me going into that, but it's really not a big deal. It's not as interesting as you just made it sound. It's more like, hey, I'm interested in this, and then it's like, nah, it's not gonna happen, never mind. Like, it's not really, there's no story there. It's just not that. I mean, maybe Genevieve knows like certain details that I don't, but from my perspective and what I saw, it was just like not anything that juicy.
Fair enough.
Alright, so I was posting about this earlier in the week. Have any of you guys watched the TLC show Geek Love?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Is that the one where there's like a little blonde guy that tries to give love advice to nerds? Is that the one?
It's they do like a thing called sci-fi speed dating at New York Comic Con, and they film it and have like they shoot the people before they show up for it, and then have like follow-ups afterwards. It's very similar in tone to King of the Nerds,
except with dating.
Right?
Yeah.
But they get a lot of like a similar kind of people, I guess. Anyway, I just posted the link to it in the chat. It's I guess I'll do that in the thread on the.
Wait.
It's pretty damn amusing though. They're just like little short, like 10-minute episodes.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to watch that after the Hangout. I mean, the first episode's fucking episode 1, Brony Friend Zone. I gotta watch this shit. I just have to watch it.
For people that said I lied about having questions, all but 5 of the questions are related either to certain people that are not here or certain seasons that are not represented here. So, I mean, I've asked Brandon what I have that could be universal.
Yep, that's cool.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Probably Squirtle.
There you go.
Well, the Squirtle line of evolution. I guess Wartortle is cooler than Squirtle, and then Blastoise is cool too, but he's just kind of hulking, and I guess, anyway. But yeah, those 3 are my favorites. But
the other one is
Venusaur is just a bro, fucking slapping bitches left and right with his tentacles.
The tentacles. Yeah.
All vines, tentacles, same shit.
Katie doesn't hate you guys. She just has a event where she needs to be mentoring people at 7 a.m.
Oh.
Yes. That is why she is opting out.
Nicole needs to finish eating before she gets in.
That's okay. I feel like Katie finds not incredibly boring, but at least her facial reactions yesterday during the hangout slowly deteriorated to where, like, this is boring. Like, I mean, I love you guys. I'd love to hang out in person, but over a screen is kind of boring. So, Brandon, more questions. What's your favorite beer?
Whatever somebody's buying me.
Really?
No,
Really?
I like a lot of different beers. Lately, I've been drinking a lot of beer from this one local brewery called Yazoo. They make some good stuff. I don't know if they sell elsewhere, but they're pretty good. I like Stone IPA is good stuff. Like Arrogant Bastard Ale, it's tasty. I mean, like, I like a lot of beers. Yeah, I guess that adequately answers that.
Okay, well, we're gonna narrow it down. Do you like blonde beer, brown beer, or red beer?
I like all of those. I mean, I prefer hoppier beers, which could be any of the above, you know. But yeah.
Okay, Brandon, somebody keeps asking, and this is going to be another one of those B-Tard questions. Well, actually, it's a TV question. Brandon, who is your favorite cunny and why?
Favorite what?
Cunny.
What exactly does that mean?
Underage female actress.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's TV enough.
Favorite underage TV actress? I don't really know.
It's the chick from The Walking Dead, right?
That's basically who they love. That's TV's favorite cunny at the moment.
I'll say I only watched like season 1 of The Walking Dead because season 2 was starting to suck real bad, and
You're
I was
awesome.
like,
Okay,
never mind.
I respect that.
Like
you're not missing much.
I could tell that they were gonna just stay on the farm because they changed writing and like they stopped showing zombies. It was just like the quality went from here to here, and I stopped. Yeah, I don't know. Let me think. I'm also asking Xander right now to join.
That would be awesome, but he's on different time zones, so.
Oh yeah, so he's probably gonna be watching the show for the next hour. Well, maybe not. I just told him.
Yeah, the thing about Walking Dead though is that it became way too much of a soap opera with zombies maybe in it sometimes than an actual show about zombies. So I just completely disconnected from it.
You know that's why George Romero refused to guest direct it, right?
I won't even be surprised, because I mean, I love zombie movies and shit, but that shit is just like, hey, interpersonal problems, hey, a few zombies, let's run. Okay, we're done running. Interpersonal problems again.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
That's how they get viewers. That's why it's AMC's most popular show.
Well, it's also AMC's most popular show because Breaking Bad's over.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but Breaking Bad wasn't even pulling in the numbers.
Show.
Breaking Bad wasn't even pulling in the Nielsen ratings of Walking Dead, like, except for maybe right near the end.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first season of Breaking Bad was...
shows that people have bad taste.
Yeah, but again...
Nielsen ratings don't mean much anymore because of all the fucking online stuff and whatnot. So it's like, you can base yourself on it, but like in the next 5 to 10 years, they'll have to do something better. Because otherwise, it's going to be like, it won't represent the reality of things.
That's why I actually tweeted tonight, because I'm like, I hate Twitter. I've never had a Twitter before this show, and I literally made a Twitter just so I could be like, well, if they get renewed for Season 3, the Australian and Fat Man and Texas Bro will all be on King of the Nerds and create a team. That'll dominate the competition.
I would actually think I'd hate being on that show.
I
No,
would-
no offense, Brandon. It doesn't seem
no
appealing.
problem. I thought it was really fun, but
I don't think it'd be my cup of tea.
Wait,
Somebody's been
you're-
somebody's been asking all night. Brandon, what did you get Virgil for his birthday?
text message. Like, I don't know. I didn't actually get him a thing.
Did you consider buying him a best of album of Linkin Park?
Does he like Linkin Park?
Oh, he doesn't know,
I
does
think
he?
it was in the Gothic Kings one, wasn't it? Where they had
Wait,
a,
what is the
introduction.
whole Linkin Park thing then?
If you see one of the the King of the Plebs and whatever, I think the first one from Gatto, when they all introduce contestants, it's like Virgil comes in, he's like, he's a master hacker, and he's like rooting and shit, and then straight up Linkin Park starts playing, and ever since then it's the joke that like Virgil is basically Linkin Park.
Oh.
Brandon, somebody asked, explain gravity in 3 seconds, please.
Yo,
Go, right
I've
now.
already done it. Oh my gosh. I don't want to.
Okay, fair enough. Whoa, what shirt are you wearing? Is that an Avengers shirt? You're a Marvel person, aren't you?
Yes. Well, it's not Avengers necessarily. I mean, like
don't stop
all
out.
of these people have been in the Avengers at one point in time.
That's not. I'm a DC kind of guy.
But
I'm
it's
not Marvel.
Captain
so.
America and Spider-Man and the Hulk and Wolverine. I don't know. It was $1.
Serial, you have to
And
consider
I
that.
liked it.
You know, Marvel do really good movies, and DC does really good TV. That's about it. Because when DC tries to do movies, they fuck up, and when Marvel tries, they get Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So,
Nah,
I know
Agents of
the-
S.H.I.E.L.D. is great, dude. It's amazing.
last episode was okay. It was on par with superhero stuff, but the rest of the season before, it was like, shit. It was like, oh, okay, you're a secret organization thing. Why the fuck is it related to Marvel yet? Oh, nothing. It's like a few alien tech here and there, but it's like the plot was kind of shit. They only just ramped up something a little bit more interesting.
Okay, Brandon, more questions. What kind of tea? Because you said you were a tea drinker.
Oh, recently been doing a lot of Earl Grey.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
my nigga!
How hip can you be? Favorite food and then favorite type of gum.
Favorite food? I guess like steak. And
Said by a
boy.
true Southern Texas boy.
type of gum. Well, I mean, I ate some badass barbecue brisket tonight. No, that was pretty good. Brisket sandwich.
Oh, I did want to ask that last week and I forgot to. What's your favorite barbecue?
Texas barbecue? Or
Yeah,
you mean
buddy.
like what type of meat? Or like, I mean like, I love me
Because
some.
North Carolina's
I love
all
me
about
some-
pig. We're not about cows. Fuck
I know.
cows. We're all about pigs.
I like beef barbecue the best. Like, get you some like beef ribs, like brontosaurus style, like the long. Just eat that crap like a mofo. And then favorite type of gum, I guess. Like I don't know. I'm not really a big gum chewer, so like Orbits leaves your mouth feeling tingly, I guess. Also, the chick on the Orbix commercials is like super hot, so there's that too.
Hey, Brandon, you got a favorite barbecue joint back in Texas? There's a lot of good ones. I was just curious.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I can't think of the name. There was this one that used to be like some dude's house, and they ran a restaurant in it, but then like due to zoning issues, they were gonna close it down, but then it got like grandfathered in, so like it's just some dude's house.
Where is it?
Like it's outside of Dallas, kind of near Mesquite. I forget the name of it, but that place was good. And you know, obviously you can't like eat in or anything. You have to like go there, pick up, and leave because it's like a residential area, but it's so good.
All right.
And then the pick one body type or whatever, I guess I'd have to go. So judging from ladies I've dated, it'd be like skinny, muscular, skinny fat would be the ones I've done.
Damn, son.
But
I have to ask, your steak, how do you cook it? Like, medium
How do I
rare,
cook?
medium?
how do I cook what?
Steak.
How do you like your steak cooked?
It depends on the cut and like, because like the better the cut, the more you can cook it and get away with, because it'll stay juicy. And so you can do some interesting things with like certain types of sears and stuff. But in general, I guess I'd have to say like medium rare-ish, between rare and medium, just kind of like in there.
So medium rare.
Yeah. That'd be probably my favorite, because rare is a little too gummy for me, but like medium is a little too much. If I'm at a restaurant, I usually go medium, just because usually restaurants like
They fuck it up.
they screw it up and they'll make it like a little redder than it should be.
If
And
it's
then
wrong, they don't cook it, and if you ask for even more than medium, they're like, fuck it, well done.
and
Thank
then
you
they
very
just
much.
burn the hell out of it and give you a hockey puck. Yeah, you don't want that either. But
I picked a new pair of shoes. Can I eat it too?
yeah, true. So it's and my PC specs are good, but I don't want to really go into all of that because that's like a huge list. What the hell?
Ask him to finish the cunning answer.
He did. That was the body
No, I
type.
said I don't know. Like, who would be like a underage? On
Besides
TV,
old.
so I don't watch a lot of TV.
I'm pretty sure that which body type was like the cunning answer.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a part of it because all those girls posted were underage.
Well, so I'm like more of a. So I like small girls that are easy to throw around. Is my answer. So there's that.
I have to oppose the thing that using the word cunning to like describe them, because that sounds way too much like a slang for vagina.
Yes,
the
it
idea.
does. I
That's
think that's
Way
kind of the
too
point.
much. Yeah, but it's like you're talking about underage girls and their
Well,
vagina.
I mean, I'm not. I am.
No, I mean, I know, but it's TV, so like you expect pedophiles. It's like, what the fuck, man? At least try to be subtle, like a wee bit. Jesus.
Brandon, if you could have one question answered, what would it be?
That's not that funny, actually. Never mind.
All right. Let's see. So much power. How about I come back to it after I have some more wine? Think about it a
Okay,
little
I'm
more.
not-
Okay, I have to ask, Brandon, because your room's like kind of confusing to me. Do you live in like an apartment or is it a dorm?
Not a dorm. I actually live in a house.
Okay.
Yeah, so the house that I live in is it's 2 floors. Like one is on the ground level and one's the basement, but it's open to the back to the Cumberland River. And I live in the basement that's open in the back part. And my landlord lives above me. Sorry, I know my room looks a little sparse, but that's because I had to take down so I have like a poster that I have framed back there that's an original like Tron movie poster, but since I've been filming the commentary for TBS, they told me I had to remove like everything that's copyrighted, and that's why. Oh, hey!
Hey, Nicole's here!
Nicole is...
Hey.
But she's not here.
Not
It's her
here.
room. I'm gonna
We
laugh
need to
when her
ask
husband
Nicole
sits
these
down.
questions.
Oh, don't worry, I
Yes.
Focus will now shift.
Favorite cunning?
Yeah,
What?
should come the cunning question.
will. Yeah. Who's our favorite
That's the first
cunning?
question, yeah. As soon as she
We need
shows
a
up,
name,
it works.
Brandon. Oh, a name of who? For the
For the cunning.
girl? Oh, okay. Let me see. I don't know if So all of the young-looking actresses that I can think of are
Or singers.
older.
You can name singers.
I think both the Game of Thrones girls are underage.
What about the one who plays like Marjorie Tyrell? Yeah. Or
Smurkfoo?
what?
The one that tries to marry Joffrey, right?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
From the Tyrells. Yeah, her name is Smurkfoo.
Whoever Sansa and Arya are, I think.
No, it's the chick that also played Jane Moriarty in Elementary. It's the Smurkfoo.
Let's see.
Somebody said Brandon lives with his landlord. I smell a sitcom.
No, I don't live with, so it's not a joined thing. Like, it's separate.
They're still above you. It still could be a sitcom.
I mean, I think that I'm more strict at keeping things, like, quiet and clean than she is. Like, my landlord is a...
Oh, it's a girl. That's even worse.
Well, I mean, she's like in her 60s.
Is she an old spinster?
No, she's a folk singer, actually.
Hey, Nicole!
Pretty good, too.
Hi.
Glad you could come since everybody bailed except Brandon. We scared them off last week.
What was...
Well,
what is
Brandon's a fucking god, so it's
Who is
okay.
SE2B11's question? He says to answer it, but I don't know what his question was.
SE2, answer mine.
Yeah, retype your question, SE2B11, and I will answer your question if it's, like, answerable.
I'm not gonna ask that. That's just stupid. Brandon, what's the most nerd thing you've ever done? And we'll ask Nicole that too.
I mean, a lot of things. What?
I'll have to get mine. Hold on.
Oh snap!
Let's see.
She comes back with a segue.
Hey Brandon, what kind of phone do you use?
An Android.
Right on.
Yep. Let's see. I guess nerdiest thing I've ever done in an interesting way. Beyond like doing science stuff. I guess like one time I was, doing it and then thought of the answer to this math problem.
I'm seeing where this is going.
So
I know where this is going.
I ended up solving it on her back.
Okay.
And so that's
That's amazing.
That happened. I guess
And now my weekly
counts.
statement of me loving Brandon.
So that happened.
Okay, so Nicole, we have an opening question. Who is your favorite cunny?
What?
Right up with the awkward.
Don't ask it like that. Ask it correctly.
Yeah, I
so
know.
can
You just
understand.
made it.
Who's
sound
your favorite
super
underage
horrible.
actress or pop singer? I don't know. TV wants it answered.
She can pick an actor, right?
Wait, who my favorite underage?
Yes, underage.
That's the problem, because I usually like the older ones.
Okay, we'll do it older ones, so that way they'll just...
I love, two that always come up for me are Edward Norton and Jim Caviezel.
Fair enough. Is that your tester jacket?
What? No.
Oh.
It's a PlayStation jacket.
Oh, yes!
It is.
Tester Season 3!
See, this is the nice thing, the one thing that Tester had over King of the Nerds. We got track jackets.
They gave you free stuff.
Yeah.
They spent all their budget on pizza.
Yeah. Anyway, to answer the question of nerdiest thing, what I had to get was my wallet. Because inside my wallet is a card that I actually brought with me to Nerdvana. I carry with me a pocket periodic table. Yep.
Oh.
And you guys still
Alright,
couldn't finish that
so I'm gonna try to one-up you there. I have the periodic table on my shower curtain.
Actually, so do I, dear. So
Really?
Hold on.
Long
Let's go on a
distance
tour.
high
We're
five.
going on a trip. Hold on.
Oh snap!
God.
Well, I'm on a desktop. I can't.
Oh god.
Carry your desktop.
I'm not. I have a full tower. I'm not going to be carrying that.
Sack it up.
2,000 plus 14, not having a wireless webcam. I seriously hope you guys
Alright.
don't do
son.
this.
Step it up.
There you go.
Oh man, yours is different from mine. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I've got a picture on my computer of it because I think I do. From my King of the Nerds video that I had to make.
There was a question that's been.
Oh, I do have a picture. I'm going to post it to you guys.
Good.
Picture of my bathroom. Alright.
Can you believe how lewd Curtis was getting tonight? Especially
I
during
love-
that nerd
I
off,
love
nerd
Curtis.
war.
Sassy,
No, it was
sassy
not
So
all.
man.
much.
I was
Oh my
like,
god.
wow.
Curtis is like my favorite guy
He
ever.
is my waifu.
If it's a guy, it's Osbando.
Unless your name is
Alright,
James.
I've linked a picture of my shower curtain.
Hold on.
Why do you have a dildo next to your toothbrush?
What? I don't.
Now everyone is curious, but I won't post a picture to 4chan.
Wait, there's no dildo. What are you talking
Yes, there is.
about?
That's totally a
It's the
dildo.
same.
That's a toothbrush.
Why do you have like
Which can
3
be used as a
toothbrushes?
Oh, so this is a picture at my old apartment. So I had a roommate. So the purple one is my roommate's. The green one's mine. The pink one was my girlfriend at the time.
He's talking
And-
about his dildos, just for anyone who can't see
No,
the
those
image.
are toothbrushes.
Oh, you mean the one that's hidden by the towel next to the green one? Looks like one of those like tongue.
Oh yeah, that's like a Sonicare thing or something. I don't know.
Looks like those tongue shaped.
Maybe
vibrators.
it's not
I'm only gonna do
mine.
so many of these air quotes here.
But
It wasn't an
yeah.
act, but I was like trying to do like the movement, what it looks like a bit. Failed me.
And my straight
Just
razors
hold on a
there.
second.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon,
Oh.
somebody asked in the thread, who is your waifu?
Like on what?
Everything.
Everything
Yeah, that's
ever
very
that's
interesting.
ever existed in life.
I mean like what exactly do you mean by waifu?
Person that you love but can never have.
That's
No
the
one
short-
because
Complimentary version of it.
no one's outside my grasp. No, I'm joking. Let's see.
As he sips his fucking wine. God damn you, Brandon.
What? Yeah,
Let's see.
I meant it completely in good positive light, but god damn, son.
yeah. Well, this is bottle number 2. It is very tasty, and it goes very well with Gruyere. But let's see. I guess waifu. I don't know. I guess Scarlett Johansson. She's
That's a good
Pretty-
choice.
pretty nice.
That's
Pregnant.
okay.
so
Well,
prego.
I mean,
Are you into
of course
like,
she is,
She's
because you know,
Prego bitches.
I met up with her. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
No. I don't have any bastard children out there.
That
He
you
knows all
know of. Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know.
I had a question, but it was directed towards the females, not the males. So
ahead.
now Nicole's here. Where is it?
Oh
You
god.
you get to fuck one female King of the Nerds contestant from both seasons. Who do you pick?
Wait, one from both seasons altogether, or one from each season? Just one or two?
All together. Do you get the lineup of both seasons?
I'll say MK probably does know how to do a few good tricks, so I'll go for her.
So you're
There you
saying
go.
Asians aren't at the top of your boat?
Well, you have to factor in experience.
Oh, that's your way of calling her a slut.
No,
That's my way of answering
no.
the question, you fucking...
MK is a fellow lover of the vagina.
Huh?
Did
Not a
Nicole
fellow.
see MK naked?
I did not. I did shower in the shower next to hers, but I had no hole to see her naked.
So you heard MK naked.
What?
You know the first thing I thought when I saw that episode, and I tweeted it immediately to Xanders. Last week he was talking about Brian being his shower buddy, and he's like, Brian, I'm so glad you're still here. And I was like, shower buddy.
Wow.
I was like, I don't know the context that was actually in, but I imagine he didn't want to be alone in the shower. The hush-hush can't talk.
Nicole, someone asked in the chat, what do you think of Mountain Dew being renamed to MTM Dew?
The
What's that about?
fuck?
I don't know.
Mountain Dew.
Well, fuck. It's like I still call Buffalo Wild Wings BW3s, and most people don't even realize there's a third W. Yeah, it used to be Buffalo Wild Wings and Weck.
And Wick?
Weck, like W-E-C-K.
What's Weck
I think
mean?
it's a type of
Get
pickle
whacked.
sauce, I think.
Interesting.
I'll still call Mountain Dew, green coffee if there's an all-star season, God willing.
Do you guys worry about your blood sugar when you drink so much MD?
Most of my blood's probably got a bit of Mountain Dew in it. That's, yeah, I don't fucking care.
Somebody leaked the picture of Brandon's bathroom.
I don't care. I mean, that was my old apartment in
Yeah.
Somerville.
What the fuck did my cat just do, Barney?
I don't really
Why are you
care.
back there?
Yeah, where's
y'all-
Ray this week?
I don't know about Mountain Dew.
If
dude.
y'all searched really hard, y'all could probably find like pictures of my whole old apartment, along with like my old, you know, what's it called, Beauty and the Geek and King of the Nerds.
I did spend about 30 minutes trying to find your OkCupid to send you something like really.
Really? You couldn't find it? Because it's not that hard to find.
Is it located where you are now or where you used to be? 'Cause
Where
that-
I'm now, obviously, I want to find people where I'm geographically around.
Okay,
Like, why would I-
okay, fine, but like, do you realize how many guys have OkCupids?
Yes, but there are like certain things that you should be able to search for that would, you know, kind of limit the number of people you end
I
up
tried.
getting
I really did. I used.
Really?
I used your Twitter name. I used some of your interest. I did it like within 20 miles of Nashville.
So I live
Age?
within Nashville.
I did your age range. Like, still couldn't find it, and I was like,
Really? Well,
I don't know.
You suck at searching. Then.
I'm no
Um,
Virgil. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm no Virgil.
Virgil found it pretty quick. Okay, so, where's the join link? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna send it to Ivan. He's interested.
Ivan's interested. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Mm.
Gonna blow up.
Oh, MK's interested in joining too after she's done watching RuPaul.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mind my cat trying to take over the camera.
Somebody asked
Ooh,
for
shit.
both of you, what things did you do after filming was done? Like, for the day? Or actually on your days off, because you guys said you did 3 days of filming and then you got a day off. What would you do normally?
They took us out to, like, the movies and, like, you know, hang out, like, in Pasadena. That's fun.
Yeah, we got a movie.
Yeah, I found Brandon's OkCupid.
You found it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Compared to Mr. Detective over there, who...
Technically, you're within my radius, so.
Post it in the chat.
Fine. I'm gonna spend more effort. I'm going to find it. I'm so mad.
Yep, that's mine. Good lord. But yeah, don't like post it around. I mean, people can find it if they want, but
I'm
I'd
not
rather
going
not.
to
Oh, that
post it
picture.
around that.
I'd rather not
God.
receive a billion like messages from 4chan dudes.
I just gave you 5 stars.
To be fair, we only have 40 viewers, and yesterday we only had 40 viewers. So you
That's fine. Just don't post it around. I mean, if people want to find it themselves, they can go ahead. But because obviously it's public.
I like that you're
that you were.
And by the way, I do wet shave with a straight razor for whoever asked.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes. Indeed.
Yes.
And I use Old Spice underarm deodorant because I like the way it smells.
which scent?
Old Spice body odor blocker. Something. Fuck me. I don't remember when like the guy comes out of the wall. That guy will fucking merciless fuck. Like. Urgh!
So Brandon, you wouldn't date anyone over the age of 26?
I like dating women that are younger than me.
Gotta keep it young, fresh.
No, I don't know why. It's just a thing. Like, I prefer it.
Yeah, I understand the feeling. I'm like that too.
Not a cougar hunter.
Same with, like, I prefer women that are shorter than me. I mean, not that that's, like, a deal breaker, but it's just a preference.
For sure.
Guys, I'm not going to change my trip. We only have a week left of this, and then I'm dropping my trip. I know Fat Guy will probably drop his trip.
Yep.
And I'll drop mine, unless if, you know, a third season happens and then threads like this happen again.
I think the only thread that I may make is when DragonCon, if I know I'm going to DragonTron, or Con, not Tron, yeah, I'll probably make a thread and be like, here's a meetup thread, here's some information if you want to find me, euthanize me, whatever, and we'll hang out.
I'm totally going to be doing drunken karaoke throughout DragonCon.
I've been going for 6 years. Now, have you ever gone to that? It's too fucking far. By that time, I'm too drunk to get over to. Was it the fucking Hyatt or the Hilton they do it at?
Oh, I don't know where. I mean, I don't know if like there's a DragonCon official karaoke.
Yeah, they do a Star Trek one. I think it's
no.
the Klingon one.
I mean, like, I wasn't planning on doing any themed karaoke. I mean, like, real karaoke. Just go to a bar and do it, because, hell yeah. It's the best. So I'm doing this weekend.
Actually, after Ethan posted that link, I actually did find your OkCupid. I guess I overlooked it. I was like, I don't think that's Brandon. Maybe it is.
It's obviously me.
sleepy.
It looks just like me.
I know. We're done with this conversation. We're done. Nicole, I have questions for you that hasn't been asked yet.
Okay.
One of them is favorite porn type, if any.
Sorry. Cat fur on my nose. I will go with... Okay, let's go three-way.
Yeah.
Which type?
Yes.
No.
Next question.
Next question. Okay. Oh, here's one I forgot to ask. You are stuck on a desert island for 3 months before rescue. You can pick one King of the Nerd contestants from both seasons to live with, and one comfort. 3 months worth of food, beverage, and special blanket, etc.
So do I get to pick one person from each season, or just
No.
period?
We're gonna do it one period.
One period.
One period. So
All
you
right.
another person to hang out with.
Let's see. I think I'd pick either Katie or Mujige. And one comfort, I'd have the unlimited food and beverage, like, because, you know, survival reasons.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up my comfort. I would go with either Ivan or Brian.
That's fair.
One of the two.
Brandon, what is your favorite transport protein? Was an asked question.
I mean, there's in neurology. There's only really two, right? There's like dynein and kinesin. So I guess we'll go dynein because it's retrograde, and that's a little cooler. I mean, that's the one that ends up transporting like rabies, right? Because it's retrograde. So that's fun. And no one except for the person who asked that question gives a shit. But there you go. Woo, wine. For your wine.
All right, so I think we asked this a week or two ago, but what is a different, like, a type of nerd that is yet to be featured on the show that you think would
Furries.
be fun?
That'd be funny as hell.
Please, no.
I would love to watch because that would be funny as shit. I mean, like, if they sucked really bad, it'd be funny. If they ended up owning everyone, that would also be really funny. So either way, it would be hilarious. And I don't see a furry being like, you know, middle of the road, like not interesting. They're either going to be like you hate the crap out of them, or you find them strangely interesting.
Very
Either
polarizing.
That shit insane.
Either way,
Wow.
either way, it's good for watching. I'd watch it. I'd watch it.
They're gonna have a brony and a furry on next season. They have to if they do it.
Well,
Oh, that would
Guaranteed.
be
They've already
It's
had-
gonna happen. It's
So
gonna
they've
happen.
already
It's
had
good.
Ivan was a huge brony. They just
Oh,
like
we had
didn't.
fembronies this year.
Yeah. So like the.
Who's the
thing is
fembroni? Who was it?
Okay.
MK and Kelsey.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just that like I don't think they show it a lot because they don't have the rights for it. You know? Copyright
MK the
stuff.
Brody. I'm out. Season over.
No,
Good
she
show,
is,
not
because on
watching
that
it
video,
anymore.
on like the first episode or whatever, she's like, put your hooves up or whatever. I'm like,
Oh no, come on. She like dropped down the waifu rankings. Nicole still stands at #1 on the waifu rankings, at least my rankings. You're the realest of them all.
I bet an Anglophile would be good. Like someone who's completely obsessed with British culture and wishes they were British.
The problem with that is nothing British was allowed this season.
So-
not that I know through fucking experience or anything, but
not
What
not
does
like
that mean?
contemporary British though. I would want to see like an Anglophile who's like fucking Elizabethan era, like having the pointy mustache.
Oh, a steampunk
wearing,
version.
Yes,
Ooh,
that would be
steampunk
classy.
pretty cool.
Like
I don't know,
a freaking old school.
I'd kind of want some kind of like art history nerd. Partially because that's
That
one of
would
my
be interesting, and that
like
has not
background
been covered.
obsessions.
That's
But
true.
You have like one guy or girl who's like heavily into steampunk, and you have another guy or girl that is heavily into cyberpunk.
I will say one thing that I've noticed about Season 2. My sister graduated from art school, and I've been up around that art university many times, and Katie's personality is very closely related to a lot of the arts people that go there. Like, if she would have said she had an art degree, it wouldn't have surprised me at all.
Is it because of the hair?
No, it has nothing to do with the hair at all. It's literally personality, how they act, how they carry themselves. Like, that's how arts people are. Until you get them around actual art, and then they just start criticizing, and they criticize pretty heavily. Like, my sister can never have children because she's going to criticize when they make her macaroni art and be like, what does it mean? It has to have meaning.
That reminds me of fucking.
That is an original.
I always, whenever talking to artsy folks, I can place them on their position on Hieronymus Bosch. If they're like super into Hieronymus Bosch, then like they're kind of crazy. in like not the good way. But if they think he's alright or something, then it's all good. Yeah, a sports guy. That would be like somebody who's like super into stats. That does fantasy football but judges their picks on like statistical analysis. That'd actually be interesting to see.
Basically Jonah Hill from Moneyball.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Wow.
yeah, that'd be interesting. They could do that. That'd be a different type of nerd, I guess.
It's true.
Do you think organic substrates or glass are the future of substrate and PCB designs?
By PCB, do you mean like printed circuit board?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why can't we just continue using silicon?
There you go. Brandon.
Because
Brando-
sand is like everywhere? Would be my...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Somebody asked, how do I make a girl give me a blowjob?
Ask
That-
them.
Yeah, ask
Tell
Nic-
them in the right circumstance.
Yeah.
You
Well-
stop sucking at life?
Well, Nicole is the
if
girl,
you want
so...
them to start sucking something
Nicole,
else?
how do you do it?
Ivan
Hey,
is here!
it's Ivan! Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yes!
Awesome.
Yes.
So, you guys...
Thank you for
Hey, man.
joining, Ivan.
Wait, Ivan, can you hear us? Do you see us? No.
Hear him. No.
Oh, there's something.
Yep.
Posting advertisements to his, like...
Ex-
New,
no, XSplit, basically. It's because he's running XSplit, so the default camera goes to the
Yeah.
XSplit stores.
XSplit. I have to use that whenever I stream on the PS3, and I hate it.
Yeah. Well, basically, the thing about a blowjob is there's two ways you can do it. You can either like really try really hard for one girl, or if you just want a blowjob and don't care who gives it, you can just go up to a girl and ask her, "Yo, want to blow me?"
Or
And you
meet
just-
them on OkCupid. That works really well.
Also
That's true.
But
that
I mean,
works.
the thing is, when you walk up to a girl and say, "Yo, want to blow me?" she's probably gonna say no. But
We'll probably laugh and then say no.
yeah, but the important part about that sentence is
Depends who
probably,
you are.
like 99% of the time she's gonna say no. But if you find that 1%, you're golden.
Or
If
you
you go to a
could,
furry con,
like,
you might get lucky.
raise your, what's the word?
Standards? No, I know.
Actually
That's why-
have, like, go for quality rather than quantity, and then,
No, but like I said, if you want a specific person to give you a blowjob, that's a lot of work. If you just want a blowjob,
it's not that much work. I mean, like, if they're not interested in you, then you just, like, abandon the mission and, like, don't get butthurt about it, because I have a feeling that a lot of dudes get all, it's like, come on, she's just not into you. Deal with it.
Or
Like,
you
move
could go through the ladies first approach, and then you just do her first, and then she's like, oh yeah, he did me, I'll do him.
in that situation, then yes, there's reciprocation that is like, expected. I mean, like, if she's doing you, you damn well be doing her after, if that's, or before.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Before
If
you
don't
even
do that,
ask,
you're a
no. You just don't even ask. You just do her first, and then it's just common courtesy that she goes
Well, yes,
next.
but you don't just magically
Nicole knows the
end up in
feeling.
like vagina land. Like you got.
so the guy just starts falling on the ground and he's like, "Vagina, what if it vagina?" and just jumps in there, face first.
God.
He does it like 30 seconds when the girl's like maybe like flailing, trying to kick his ass off. Then he's done. He's like, "So your turn." That'd be fucked up.
Felix, what was your question, bro?
What?
That's my poor David.
He's like in the chat and he's getting mad and he's like, ask my question, it's more interesting than your question.
What is Felix's question?
I don't know. I'm paying
Yeah, I remember. Brandon, can you fix Felix autism? Can you cheer?
Oh, that one.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. So autism has no cure, really. I mean, like there are so autism is just an umbrella term for lots of different disorders, actually. My master's thesis was actually about a treatment program for Asperger's syndrome, actually.
I know a test subject you can try it on.
Yeah, well, you can like. Turns out you can like. I gotcha now. Sorry. Mild cognitive impairment secondary to ethanol ingestion. But yes, turns out you can. Oh yeah, you need to close Skype, Ivan, because it's like grabbing your camera and microphone. If you like close it, restart the link, and then it'll work. Still not working. Restart your computer and then try. Anyway, so yeah, there's not really a cure to autism, and in some respects, autism gives you like some boosts to certain types of productivity, which is nice.
Like shit posting on 4chan.
No, oh my god. No, but cure autism 3 seconds right now.
You don't even know how autism works.
He doesn't even know how autism works.
Fuck it, I'm destroying you, I'm destroying serial killer, I'm fucking destroying everybody.
Then, like, that alone could probably win a Nobel Prize. Like, it's an open field of research.
Okay, I had a question from earlier in the episode for Nicole.
Pure gravity.
Because Nicole wasn't there, but, when Zach shot that one ball, did you have the same thought that I did, that it would bounce back and smack him right in the face? I was hoping it would happen so hard.
It was wishful thinking, yes.
I was hoping it would. What if it did happen and they edited it out?
I was more fascinated at the time with Curtis's very sassy comments.
Oh, I was paying attention to all of it. I loved it so much.
Oh, there was so much good shit talking in this episode. So good.
Oddballs.
Check.
There was another question.
Am I here now?
Hey, Ivan, what's up?
Yeah. Yes!
Hey, Ivan!
But we don't see
Literally
you.
all I had to do. Well, it's because the girl's borrowing my webcam for her live stream that she's doing. So you're just gonna get a big old fat XSplit thing in front of me. So
that's fine.
I think you're all sick of seeing my face anyway. So I think.
No, I would totally be cool with seeing your face, but it is all right that your lady is stealing your webcam.
Yeah, well, she's streaming Final Fantasy right now, so
That is totally fine. Which one?
My favorite. It's the American 3, Japanese 6.
Yes!
So
that is the best one!
It is the best.
It's not?
Because, yes it is, because
4 is where it's at.
Really the lamest one of all.
Okay, you're also talking to the person that really likes 12 because of the political story, so...
So
No,
3-6 is the best because...
I was bored when
it's got the...
Hey, Nicole, Brandon talking about cool things. Stand by.
It's got the best villain because
I'll shut up now, excuse me.
halfway through the game he destroys the Earth and wins, and then the rest of the game is you trying to get revenge because you lost.
Yup.
That's badass.
Yup.
Like Sephiroth didn't do that shit.
No, the only time this is, and he's right, because in Final Fantasy 3/6 is the only time where you actually legitimately lose, and it's all just about recovery.
Yeah.
By like the final third of the story or whatever. It actually makes an effort to like do something different than the archetypical hero's journey, which is sadly a lot of the Final Fantasy storylines. You know.
Really, I don't remember any Final Fantasy.
And I'm all out of wine.
Losing permanently a party member, like in 7.
Okay, Nicole, so tell me all of the really lame reasons why Final Fantasy IV is the best.
Oh boy.
I'm afraid to say anything on grounds, so I'm just gonna be like, and no, you're done.
Is Final Fantasy IV the one with the class system? Like the job class
okay,
system?
3 was the origin, roughly, of the class system and job system. And I really appreciate it.
That was cute.
Well, the big
I liked
thing, like
5's better, because they fixed it.
Oh, 5? Yeah, well, 5 was. I didn't even get the chance to play 5, but for where, because I guess Japanese Final Fantasy 3 is when they first introduced job classes beyond just the kind of standard like mages and warriors and stuff. And then for whatever reason, 4 was just I don't know, it just seemed broken and slow, sadly to me. Like it didn't engage me.
I'll definitely give you the slow on that one.
Yeah, you know? I mean, and there's a difference. 1 and 2 is even slower, but that was on NES, and that was like at the very beginning. I completely derailed this entire conversation to talk about Final Fantasy.
It's
okay, Ivan.
Because it's more interesting than what we were talking about.
Well, so what have you guys been up to tonight? Did this happen just as an organic result of watching the show tonight, and then just deciding to do stuff?
No, he's been happening every week for the last.
Yeah, we've been doing it every Thursday, and we'll
actually,
have
I have a legit question to see if you fit in with Brandon and I. Do you have a periodic table shower curtain? If not, we don't know you.
Who is this? Who is this question for?
You,
Ivan.
Okay, well that. To be completely honest with you, no, because why would I have a periodic table curtain if, you know, I never did chemistry as one of my credentials. I never claimed to be a chemistry nerd. I never claimed to, you know.
I didn't either.
No, it's just funny because me and Nicole both have periodic table.
Really?
Yeah.
So what that means is that you guys are now part of an exclusive club, which is awesome.
It's true.
You know?
Except she's way better at chemistry than I am.
Sure.
Okay.
Illuminati and Freemason organization.
What?
You know this shit.
Oh, I do. I have a secret society that I'm totally inducting people at
right. Okay.
at Dragon Con in. That are so it's a secret society of academics that I call the Inebriati or the Knights Templar, and it's just academics that get wasted with me, and it includes one guy who won a Nobel Prize.
Awesome. Hey Brandon, do you make sure if you have an opportunity to give them game as well too, just to
game? So that happened before I met you. Unfortunately.
Oh, it did? Oh,
Yes.
Oh, well, that's awesome then. You should totally.
But game will happen. I will do this.
Game at this point just happens whenever I go to cons. You know.
Will you be at Dragon Con?
I don't know. Like it just depends on because that's going to kind of be an expensive trip for me to go out. If I can make it happen, and I'm not going to go broke as a result of it, I will.
If you can make it happen.
And I'll fill you in on a little secret. There's a project I'm working on that could potentially include many nerds, and could potentially, if I can beg Curtis hard enough, I can get him to get in on this too. So.
Is it are you in a place to elaborate, or is it something you need to keep on the hush hush for a bit?
Not really. I'm working on a panel.
Oh, you're working on a panel. Cool. All right.
All nerds are welcome.
Hooray for panels!
So, Ivan, we've had a couple questions tonight for all the contestants, and I think we should answer this one. What did you get Virgil for his birthday?
You know what? It's not about what I got Virgil for his birthday. It's all about what I didn't get Virgil for his birthday.
What did you not get him for his birthday? I wish Virgil was
there would be many things that Virgil would probably like for me that I could give him for his birthday, but we'll just go out on a limb and say that these are things I did not provide.
Okay, and then next question, because we've asked all the contestants.
Yes.
Do you prefer blowjobs or handjobs?
Well, that is an excellent question. I don't really think I'm in a place to speak ill of hand jobs, but I am perfectly content. No, I'll say. I mean, blowjobs. Let's leave it there. There's way more variety and way more. I say it's a much more artistic type of.
It's not even a question. It's not even a question.
You know.
Yeah, it really only works with the girls, but
the difference is that a hand job is obviously a lot less work. You know.
Well, yeah, and Ivan, the thing is that you've perfected it, right? Like, so.
You were asking about what I didn't get Virgil for his birthday,
wow.
So you know.
Well, no. I'm just meaning like on yourself. presumably
right.
you're the master at that. Like,
valid. I see
so-
what you're saying. You know,
yeah. I wasn't meaning like. I mean, if you've done that, you know,
right,
whatever.
that's fair.
That's like your business, and I don't care. It's cool, but but I was meaning like with respect to oneself.
Now, with that said, at that point, if you actually were to meet someone who could beat your own art at the hand job, what would that be worth to you over a blowjob?
I still think that blowjob would probably be it.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, like, I don't know. I've never met, like...
You may have never met a masterful hand job.
I've never met, like, Golden Hands McGee or anything. Like,
Oh, McGee, yeah. She's out there somewhere in Ireland, or one of the islands, Golden Hands McGee.
Ivan, who is your favorite cunny? So, underage actor or singer?
Cunny?
Cunny.
Yeah.
I would like to ask what the next question is.
Okay, next question. Did you and Josh from season 1 fuck?
MK.
Hey, MK!
MK!
Best episode ever! Clink drink, bitches!
So,
I've been in here too.
You are way into this click drink hashtag, my dear. You are in it
I
to
don't
win
know.
it.
You are so behind, MK. I've already finished my second bottle of wine here.
Excuse me, I think I'm like 2 hours late to the party. What do you think I was fucking doing? My whole bar was just like, what up? This is the best episode ever!
It seriously had the best.
I mean, Tron go-karts, who doesn't love that, right?
Tron go-karts.
I'm not
That's
gonna
right.
lie. The star part was pretty stupid, and they should have just edited that out because it didn't affect the rankings at all.
It could have, though.
It could have. It could have. But since it didn't, they should have edited it out because it made no sense.
I can see that. I can see that. If it did actually make a thing.
They probably had good shots of, like, interesting things happening with a star in the shot, though.
We wasted
which means for
$10,000 an
continuity-
hour getting that perfect angle of the star shot. We're gonna fucking use it.
I mean,
McGee's
there
been
could have been
attention
a
a little
cool
bit.
thing. I don't know. Like, there's probably a reason because they're not idiots, right? Like,
Right.
They should
I mean, it's not like.
shooting stuff. Like instead of like rolling over stars like in Mario Kart, they should like give them like a giant Nerf gun that they have to shoot targets on the course to get extra points.
while they're driving.
Yeah, it's like one hand on the wheel, one hand popping niggas left
Yeah,
and right.
that is combining literally the two things I sucked most at in season 1. Shooting stuff.
Why did they
and
not give
driving.
them? Why didn't they get live ammunition?
I have to tell you, I got
Oh, if they had given us actual rifles, I would have been awesome.
I have to say, I got a lot of random tweets tonight about, and I think it was from you, Nicole, saying that like I killed somebody tonight.
Yes, you killed him.
What did I do? Like,
okay, the end of the episode, there's always something that kills the
right.
nerd. It was a dragon.
Oh.
It was a fucking dragon.
Oh, see, I missed that. I missed that.
Dragon chewed up Zach.
You fucking killed. No, did he chew him up or did he burn him?
Or burned him. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
Same thing.
See, that seems appropriate, but I had no idea what you meant, and I was like, "What did I do? What happened?" I was so confused.
You made a lot of people happy.
I love this nerd off. Like, as soon as they like cut to commercial with Zach being the shot, I was like, "Holy shit, he's going home." I'm like, I know it. I know how they do the editing. I've seen all the episodes. He's going home.
Hey,
I was so happy.
Speaking of burns, I have a question for MK. How did you react to Kayla's burn on Zach with gravity?
I thought it was the funniest thing ever because it's a fucking funny thing. Like, it was just stupid to begin with, and like the fact that it made it back, came right back around. I thought it was fantastic. So, I mean, my entire bar erupted, and we're like, "Oh shit, yeah!" So I thought it was great, and I mean the fact that like I don't know, it came back. I thought it was a sick burn, so I loved it. I don't care if any of you don't care. I love it.
I have a question if that's possible, if I can interject real quick.
Sure.
So, what's going on with Craig? He's totally hanging out here. He's quiet. He's awesome, but his background
he's
is
killing
freaking dope.
He's killing himself. He's like smoking. He's gone through like 2 packs of cigarettes.
I'm a little bit of a shy guy, man.
But he has the most interesting background right now out of all of you combined, and the best
Action
mug. Look at
figures.
this. So you know,
He is
And
the
the beard.
elder beard.
and a whiteboard. I want to know what's on that whiteboard. You know.
Whiteboard. This?
See,
No, side, other side.
A window?
Oh, it's a window.
It's a window.
Oh! You should have a whiteboard. All
I
awesome
agree.
people have whiteboards in their
Right. Brandon, I have one right behind me. I wish I had my webcam on so I could show it to you, but I have mine right behind me as well.
Mine-
So,
Except mine's for math usually. I think. Although your might be for tabletop math.
Mine's
right?
for mine's just for getting shit done. But yeah, sometimes it's used for math used to like do encounter rolls for zombies and shit like that for Outbreak Undead. So we use a lot of whiteboards. Rock and roll. Hey, by the way, it sounds like I'm gonna be in Texas, July 4th for the weekend.
Ivan's here.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, Ivan.
I don't know if I'll be in July 4th. Where in Texas?
I'm gonna be there for animation celebration. Let me find out.
Yeah, but like what city?
I'm finding out.
Okay. Because I don't know if I'm
Come on,
going to be in
Ivan.
Texas on July 4th, but if you're going to be somewhere near where I would be on July 4th, then I will make an effort because I miss you, buddy.
I miss you too, dude. We haven't even had any FaceTime since the show.
I know. The only person from season 1 that I've seen since the show has been Mushige. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Because she drove all the way down to San Diego to see
you
because she
Her
is
and
the
her
best
boyfriend
person.
Did drunken karaoke with me
That's
because I was over there
amazing.
for my conference.
Drunken
See,
karaoke with Brandon is the fucking bomb because
I'm
it's
sure.
so amazing to watch this asshole here to sing Eminem and then get 3 beers, come back, he finishes the song, comes back with 3
All right.
beers bought by other people. It's amazing.
so Mr. Brandon's going to be in Galveston, which I have no idea where that is in relation
Galveston.
to
Yeah,
you.
that's far from
Damn
where
it.
I would be.
Mm.
So
Oh well.
I've got a friend in Houston who's cute that I could probably crash with.
Well, it's up to you, bud.
near
I'm just letting you know that
would
is
be
what's
awesome.
happening.
I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
That's fine.
I'd be more likely able to do it if it were near Dallas, but unfortunately Galveston is like 3 to 4 hour drive away from.
See, and I don't want you to. That's a big commitment. I wouldn't want you to do that.
Yeah, I
just
don't
to
know
come
if I'd
save
be able
me,
to do that,
so.
unfortunately.
I mean, it's hard to get down to San Diego, which is I knew where you're at, and especially that weekend.
Chris Jackson's in the chat. He needs to be in here.
What?
Yeah, Chris. Come on, Chris.
Where's the chat at, by the way?
On YouTube.
Oh,
on
Chris. I'm gonna mute
on the
myself.
BooTube?
He just bought some.
on Booth.
Where's
Hey,
the
I posted in the Hangout chat.
How do I?
in the Hangout chat? Okay.
Question for the contestants we got this week, because I think we've gotten to this point. If you're going to ban anyone from the Hangout that isn't a contestant, one of the trip bags, who would it be? Out of Shaw, myself, Fat Guy, or Miss Catonic? Which I haven't seen Miss Catonic, so...
Is that the Sammy, the chick with the hat?
I think
Sammy,
all of
yeah,
you
that'd be
guys are
Sammy.
alright. I think all of you guys are alright. Whatever.
Yeah, but they want to ban one of us. Mainly because they hate Shaw.
Why does everybody
Pretty
hate
hard.
on Shaw? I mean, like, I don't
Because-
think he's that bad. I don't know.
That's because your heart is full of love, Brandon.
That is full of crap. I'm
We
the
already
most bitter
confirmed that
person
autism
now.
heightens
You don't
your
even
ability
know.
to shit
Actually,
post.
you
do
do
know.
know.
I
MK,
do
of
know.
everybody who knows, you should know that I am the most bitter
I was-
person ever now.
Sarcasm. Sarcasm
You saw-
gone.
You saw how I was doing that, rocking the shit out of that Alanis Morissette.
Holla, girl, I know.
Oh, Chris can't join because he's on the shitty connection.
Oh, he's on the what?
Aw.
What's he doing?
He has a shitty connection, so he can't join.
Oh.
Texas
Well, hey, I
Justice, come
I
on.
did see you in your chat, and Chris, if you are going to be in that area for July 4th, come hang out. So, would love to see
Yeah,
you.
Chris
So,
is around there.
you know.
Let's see what other questions I have in here.
That fucking picture.
What?
In
Oh
chat.
God! Wow!
No shot.
That's awesome. I approve.
Brandon, your face.
Yeah.
It'll do anything.
All right.
That's awesome. Did I wear that bow tie during the Nerd World thing? Because I didn't think I did. But I guess I did, because y'all have a picture of it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All right. So, what's your question?
Okay, this is actually for Nicole and MK. A couple people asked it. What do you guys think of Zach before his outburst? Like, what
I personally thought I looked at both Chris. I mean, I'm assuming this is before he like blew up. I looked at both Chris and Zach on as leaders, and I said, okay, Chris, I can see myself getting along with him. However, I see him very methodical. Which team leader could I take down first? And unfortunately, during the middle of my decision, I decided, fuck that. I want Chris Jackson as my team leader, not Zach. But unfortunately, this is where I ended up. So, I mean, I just saw Zach as like someone who I could take down in anything. Unfortunately, that didn't happen.
If I may be so bold to go into it, if you had to pick leaders from season 1, just remove the fact that Genevieve and I were theoretically picked to be. We were never, by the way, picked to be like leaders. We just kind of defaulted to that, even though we were only just the ones who were supposed to pick first.
And that's how it always ends up, Ivan. Though, anyway.
But who would you pick as like if you had to pick between Orange Team and Blextrafee and Servants of the Forsaken Orb for season 1? Which way would you have gone?
Virgil. Virgil.
It's very interesting. I think that like I would personally pick you, Ivan, because of the fact like you have the tabletop knowledge as well as I don't know, you compliment me well, and I think that you come across as a good leader. And Genevieve, while she like, I feel like I might could have taken her in a individual challenge, or at least that's how I would view it in the very first get-go.
Right.
I still think though I would want to follow under you, but.
Right.
Oh,
well,
yeah, he was the best leader ever.
Yeah, and it came across that way, and so I'm a little bit biased about it. So it's hard to like flip my, I just see myself working better with you, and I'm trying to. But that's what happened like midway through my decision in episode 1 for season 2 is I realized very quickly I had fucked up because I realized that the group challenge were a big issue at the beginning, and I would work better with Chris. So this is one of those things.
Nicole, what did you think of Zach before his outburst of autism?
That he was human?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No, truth be told, he portrayed himself as normal.
Most sociopaths do.
Honestly, though, I think that he was normal. It was just that I think the competition really got to him, and I don't think he knew how to process it. Really.
People deal with stress in very different ways. That's something that learns very quickly, and it was sadly advice I wanted to get to you guys early before, when we were at the premiere and we were all talking and hanging out. Is that everybody deals with stress differently, and no matter what, it's like especially it's hard for the people who get obsessed about doing specific things in their life. People get really passionate about certain objects, and nerds really, because nerds are very passionate about things that they love, and sometimes that passion it comes out in different ways and different interpretations. And stress, sadly, just it's like heat. So if you apply a lot of heat to something and then you apply pressure to it, it's probably going to bend, and it can either snap or just bend.
I completely agree with you, Ivan. I completely agree with you. But I do think, though, after the show is said and done with, which it ended, August, I still think that there were things that should have been said to individuals behind the camera and as a human being, and that weren't. And I just think that's one of the biggest things for me personally.
And that can sometimes be as a result of and that can sadly be a result of fear. Sadly, because that was unfortunately a situation that did occur on our season as well too. I won't say necessarily.
Right, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is. Real talk.
MK and Ivan, there was a question earlier that you guys need to answer as part of my list. Favorite porn type, if any?
Secretary, I know people call it boring.
Oh
but
yeah, you
guys,
answered that. I remember you answering that.
Secretary?
I don't even, I don't know what it is. I have a secretary rarity that I'm making.
Interesting.
So fuck
I don't
all
even
of it.
have a favorite. I just go in phases where I'm like, this is what I'm into right now, so I'm gonna like look a lot of this up. Or I'm like, oh, they all have a thread that goes through them that's a commonality, but.
And what would that be?
You binge watch is what you do, like anything else.
I don't know if I'm drunk enough to. Well, I think I.
Get this man more wine.
I like small women and
dwarfish.
And not dwarfish, not that small. No.
It's okay, Brendan. You can admit you're in.
No, not into dwarves. No, I like petite ladies, and
Is that your way of saying Asian?
No. I mean,
no, we know.
Fine, but I'm an equal opportunity lender, so I'm good with petite ladies of all races, creeds, and whatever.
In the chat, look at the chat, Brandon, right now.
What is this? Cute purple hair. Oh my god. Anyways,
next question. Enough rambling,
sorry,
Brandon.
Stop
digging a hole for yourself.
Brandon, is sometimes people just need to protect you from yourself, and we're doing that.
I don't need anything right now.
What you're saying is anything that says yes.
I'm gonna go get some more booze.
Okay, MK and Nicole, there was a question that was directed towards Zach, but obviously he's not hanging out. But did he get any bruises at Nirvana, and how did he get the bruises at Nirvana?
I'll let Nicole take this one.
Yeah, okay, fine. Apparently I bruised him.
Uh-oh.
Apparently I called bullshit on that.
This is air quotes. Why am I doing air quotes? I don't know. I just like this gesture.
Can I
Those
okay.
bruises
You're flexing
were
your
there and
fingers.
gone in 3 seconds.
There we go, man. That's right. I'm just flexing.
Can I talk about my purple toe that I had on season 1? So, so during my nerd off with Joshua, with the sumo wrestler.
Oh man.
He beat us the fuck up. So that guy. I mean, he was playing nice. Of course, he's just doing his job. He's just a cool guy. But I literally thought my toe was going to fall off when I woke up the next day, and it was like my toe was black, because he did something to it. I don't know what the hell he did, but it was to the point of where I was like, I'm worried I won't be able to compete the next day, and I feel like I should go to urgent care just to make sure.
Oh man.
And that happened. So, and I spent my entire 1 day off of filming in urgent care all day.
Oh no! So. The worst.
The worst. So that's not necessarily bruises inflicted on other contestants.
That day off, man, is like golden. It's
gold.
So nice.
It's gold.
So nice.
It is literally the breath of fresh air.
It really is. Oh.
Also, there was another question. How do you feel about Zach getting rear-ended by Xander? Episode. Well, shit.
Welcome back, Brandon.
The fuck is the bag that came with it?
Do I even have?
Alrighty. Alright.
Derailed.
Yeah, like all these.
What is this link?
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
oh god. Okay.
Oh man.
Tread.
That's, wow.
What is King of the Nerd male contestants' consensus on feet jobs?
Wow.
It's not something I'm into. Oh, you're talking about male. I'm not sorry.
Oh, feet?
Whoever,
You said
really.
Feet?
Whoever.
Feet.
Doesn't matter.
I am not into feet.
I
mean-
had a moment. I had a moment where I was into puppeteering for a while back in high school and like early college, and I was in this like, okay, this is a really weird conversation, but I was in this like puppeteering community, and there was this guy who I was like talking about puppets with, and we were like cool, and then all of a sudden we were like talking about like puppets, and then all of a sudden he wanted me to give him a foot job and show him
what?
He wanted me to film my feet to the song Happy Feet that was sung by Kermit the Frog. And
That's horrible.
it was a very interesting experience, and I was like, I think I'm gonna step away from the puppeteering community for a little while because I'm not really into the foot thing. Okay, thanks, bye. And I haven't really delved into puppeteering since.
Yeah, I'm not into feet.
Feet
There's better things that can be in contact
Happy
with
feet,
my dog.
man. Happy feet.
Instead of happy feet, would you consider doing footloose?
Yeah, no, it's not my thing. It's not my cup of tea. If it was, I'd own up to it, but it's not
Everybody
my cup of tea.
cut loose, foot loose, kick off your Sunday shoes. While you're like over there with your feet like. No.
Oh, I had a question for MK. We asked Nicole. They wanted to know. You could fuck any of the female contestants of either season, just one of them. Who would it be? Keep in mind that Nicole picked you, so.
Oh, girl. I think we complement really well because you have that ass, girl. Girl. That ass.
Girl.
I said, girl, you got experience, so I'm.
Oh. I'm gonna blush. Well, you know, I could show you a thing or two. We'd have a good time.
There we go.
Alright.
No.
I am gonna blush. We're gonna go over here.
That's why I'm gonna go. Oh look, Resogun's starting again. I'm gonna look over here.
That reminds me of one time when I made Pac-Man noises. And it was a bet, but I was like, that's too amusing not to. And yeah, it turned out better than expected. But
Dragon Con's gonna be so funny.
do what?
Dragon Con is gonna be so funny, man.
Yeah, well, I might have to abandon you guys to do karaoke.
No,
unless if you want to
right,
join.
No, karaoke's right down the street. I know where the best one is.
Okay, well then I won't abandon y'all. I don't know if y'all would be up for it or not.
We could
but I'm
totally
doing it.
mess up it.
Try.
I am doing it
Let's do it.
regardless if you will be there or not.
No, I've always
Okay.
wanted to do karaoke at Dragon Con, and so I'm totally down. I've just never done it in the past 5 years, so this is my 6th year. I think it's time.
I think
I can
it would be
feel
fun
it.
to do it dressed as Q.
Oh.
But
Oh.
Sure. That's perfect.
I'm really drunk
Ivan,
right now.
I really
Yeah.
have a question for you from the thread.
Okay.
Would you hold hands with Danielle?
I'm sorry, say again?
Would you hold hands with Danielle?
Holding... I would not mind. I think she would. So...
I mean, she's engaged.
and there's also that, you know. So
Well, there isn't a
I
ring
have-
on her finger, not a wedding ring, so I mean,
I have
that could always fail, man.
And again, it's not just because there's a goalie you don't try to score.
I was gonna say there's lots of wonderful, beautiful people on the planet, and there are plenty of great opportunities, and I just would not want to remove Danielle of all of those beyond any experience that she might want to engage. It's literally her choice. who she wanted to spend time with, and I have no. If she wanted to hold hands, done. I'm in a good place for it. It would just be about what she would need and what she wants.
Why did we have to make it sexual? It could have just been like platonic holding hands.
But you understand that platonic is with people who take certain elements very seriously, that can still be considered a big deal. So
It's true.
You know.
Boom! Right there, right there.
No, it's not about what you define as platonic,
It's what they do.
and yes, it's about what they define. So
This is true.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, never mind. Go on. Yeah.
how old were the contestants when they lost their virginity?
who is this? This sounds like the same person who is Virgil in the chat?
This is from the thread, and I
Virgil
don't
already
think
knows all of this information about
Yes, he
me,
does, because that's
pretty
what I'm
sure.
saying. I think because Virgil knows whatever, because he's very good at getting information.
Well, I've also personally told Virgil like all of this stuff. In fact, in more detail, because I trust Virgil
Right.
a lot more than 4chan. But
Okay, so I'm sorry. So say your question one more time.
how old were the contestants when they lost their virginity?
17.
Okay.
oh wow, kicked my butt. No, I I believe 23. Because like girl I was dating for several years before that was not wanting to do anything.
Not into it. Got it.
So, well, no, I mean like for religious reasons, and I was like,
Got
well, you're awesome otherwise, so I was like, I will deal with that.
Now, how about the ladies? When did they kick the bucket, so to speak, the proverbial virgin bucket? So.
What do you mean? What?
We're asking the ladies.
Them.
Yeah.
You weren't a lady.
Them. Yeah, no. Sorry, I didn't. I'm drunk,
When did
so
you-
it takes a few minutes for me to parse things. Continue, sorry.
All right, Nicole's not paying attention, so Mary Kate, you go first.
Okay.
16.
16. Oh, good. Me too, girl. Girl. High
What
five.
are you up to,
Five.
Nicole? It looks like you're playing Xbox One from what I saw the controller.
No, that's
PlayStation
PS4, man.
I'm
Oh,
playing
PS4.
Resogun.
Man,
Alright.
well, I guess I'm the old one here.
It's like you haven't even seen the tester, Ivan. What the hell, man?
I'm sorry, I'm not up to speed on my
Also,
nerd
didn't
reality.
someone say you were a brony? So like,
Me?
no.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
Mary
you too.
Mary Kate and
Yeah.
Ivan are both bronies.
Brohoof. All I'm gonna say, we got each other's back.
Boom. Right. So yeah, I was gonna say, was there someone who had an issue with that? Is there...
Like all of 4chan has an issue with
So
that.
I gotta say,
Well,
Ivan
I mean,
and
there's
Mary
a
Kate, I
board
did,
on 4chan, but still.
it did negatively impact my opinion of both of you that you were
But
into.
friendship is fucking magic, man.
Yeah, well, you know what? Y'all are awesome enough that it made up for it, but...
Next, somebody's gonna be like, "I like the films of Wes Anderson." What's wrong with that?
Hey, shut up! Wes Anderson is awesome, alright?
Hey, you know,
Fantastic Mr. Fox, man. That's all I'm gonna say about Wes Anderson.
Everything that Wes Anderson touches is gold.
That's not true.
I'm out.
You are bullcrap.
he's done.
But
Look at him.
I do like
Josh
Wes
would literally
Anderson.
walk
And
away.
I'm not a hipster, by the way.
But you have
So-
to consider, not everything that is magical is good.
That's
But-
fair.
but-
Not everything that there is dark magic in the world, and I will admit to that.
My Little
So,
Pony though is really good. I
But to
don't
be-
even care.
to be fair, like if I understand that there is a community dislike over certain things, but I personally feel like if there's like I said, there's any extremes, and trust me, there are plenty of extremes in all of the things that we enjoy. And I would not consider myself a jihadist brony by any stretch of the imagination.
Jihadist.
You know,
Nope, not me
I'm
either.
I'm not.
You
I'm not.
guys,
I'm not
when
out
I
to.
said that it negatively impacted my opinion, I was not being so serious.
But the point is that there are people out there who are trying to, who are a little more, you could say, they're a little more passionate than maybe Mary
if
Kate
you
and
were
I.
a dick,
You know?
but you're not being a dick.
Nah, I mean that's the thing. It's like I mean, consider my brony status like other people's religious status, in which I don't shove it in people's face. It's just my own. It's my own thing.
Fair.
You know.
That's fair.
But not,
Yeah.
not practice.
You know, I am a non-practicing observist. So.
That's me. Well, I mean, other than I do have a cosplay. I do cosplay Rarity from My Little Pony, but
All right,
I
there you
don't.
go.
I don't like participate in like the community necessarily. I like totally support it. I think that it's great for I think
It is awesome for what it is. Absolutely.
Right. And I love that like they accept everybody for who they are. It doesn't. It's genderless, and I think that's great. But I don't necessarily participate in it. Like I watched the Brony documentary, and that was an interesting watch.
Okay, I haven't seen that. That's a new one for me.
On Netflix. It's interesting.
Is it a little neckbeardy?
Within like the first 5 minutes, there's a dude in a fedora talking about how much he loves being a brony.
That's fair.
Ivan as a brony. It was an interesting watch, and I definitely I think you should watch it at least once.
Okay, Craig, I need to know more about this mug that you have. Would you showcase that again?
It's just it's an elk horn.
It's an elk horn, but it's actual horn, right?
Yeah.
Do you do SCA?
Nice.
Craig?
Yeah.
Like you should use that in SCA. That would be great for SCA.
Amazing.
I got this, and I have 2 other actual Stein horns over there. I got to work on.
Right.
But I don't have a stand for those, sadly.
Why don't you do SCA then? Because that would be perfect for it, and it won't break.
Or it could be like any other thing. He could take it. He could take it to dinner, and he'd be fine.
Well, I guess that works too.
Right. I'm just saying he doesn't have to. That mug is all purpose. It does not exclusively need to just be for SCA.
No, it could be. He would be the coolest motherfucker that ever walked into the SCA encampment.
Oh well.
I've got a mug made out of a skull.
Yeah, he does. Yes, he does.
But not here. It's in my lab.
And what type of skull is it, Brandon?
No comment.
Well done, sir. See?
I cannot talk about that. I did not make it.
Okay, there you go. Well done.
But
hands off.
So I'm derailed.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone down. So Joshua, you decided to join us again. Did you get all of your 4chan hatred out or able to?
Yeah. Here?
No,
that's
here.
That's Fat Guy's profile picture for Hangout.
Looks like Nukem and.
Well played.
There was a question in the thread for Nicole, and she disappeared.
What's this about Duke Nukem?
It's totally Duke Nukem.
Brandon and Ivan, have you checked your straight CIS male privilege today?
Oh my gosh. Straight cis privilege. So first of all, I don't know tons about Ivan's sexuality, but I don't necessarily know if that's true about Ivan. It is about me, and you can eat my privilege up your dick. I don't know. Whatever. I think you're being a dick. Ivan?
Passing it to me. So I was actually reading something earlier today that I thought was hilarious. A lot of people were like doing their, CIS single or hetero privilege and talking about like, hey, like if blacks feel segregated, why don't they have like a white, awareness month? Or why do like girls or straight people not have like their own groups?
If we continue to segregate months, if we continue to segregate days, I think there will continue to be stereotypes and racism.
Well, but the glorious punchline to this bit was that the reason for all of that exists is because when you're in first place, you don't get lightning bolts and blue turtle shells in Mario Kart. Okay, so
shit.
So the point is that it is what it is, man. And the point is we're all human beings, and we've got a lot of different things going on. And the point, and as with culture, it all ebbs and flows. I don't know if you guys thought about this at all, but like polyamory is the new gay when it comes to that segment and movement trying to make its own presence known currently. So yes.
Well, all I'm gonna say is this is the TV hangout, not the poll hangout. So
right.
All I'm gonna say is I don't give a shit what you do.
Nicole, you had a
behind
question.
whatever doors, because that's your business, and that's like all cool, man. As long as like you're not like forcing anything on anybody,
right?
And as long as you're like, you know,
well, Brandon,
taxes,
how do you know you're not
like,
gay if you haven't even fucked another guy yet? I mean, you gotta try it at
I
least
mean,
once.
hey, I can know that I'm not attracted to guys. I know that guys don't get me
even
aroused.
Virgil? You're not attracted to Virgil? Not even a little bit?
I mean, like,
Even
I'd say that I'm attracted to Virgil's personality. If he were inside of a woman, then I would probably date that.
Really? Only not even as great air.
No, I love Virgil. So Virgil is like a great friend and possible future colleague, and I love him. He's awesome.
You guys really just want us all. I think I hear what Josh was trying to say. He just wants all of us to say that we all would want to fuck Virgil. That's all he really was wanting to get at.
If Virgil was born with a vagina
and your desires,
and he
that's all.
Like
okay, let's ask it this way. What if Virgil still had his penis, but he had a vagina under his armpit?
Classic.
I don't know about
you
that.
Know, Brandon, I probably should have seen all of this coming when you're like, hey, you should totally come do a Google Hangout right now. I'm doing it with the 4chan guys.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Bert. I mean, Ivan.
Okay, Nicole had a question, and that person's getting antsy. So, Nicole, I guess this is based on your stream from the other day.
I have not. Should I prepare my anus?
No, it's not too bad. Have you survived the dolphin rape caves?
Have I what?
Survived the dolphin rape caves with your piping hot
I have not gone back into Assassin's Creed 4 yet. I figured I'd wait till I did another stream, and then I will seek directions to the dolphin rape caves.
How was derby practice yesterday? Did you kick ass?
Somewhat, yeah. Still got my ass kicked significantly, but such is life in derby.
MK, are you having another private conversation?
No.
And I will say, in terms of the awesome porn and the SCA business, cheers. I got my leather mug, that's it. Well, leather mug and matching arm thingies. Cheers.
See, there's no secret conversations going on, but Mary Kate just going apeshit by herself.
Well, Mary Kate needs to learn how to control her emotions.
You just answer my fucking question, Brandon. Hey, Mary Kate, is there any private conversation going on? No.
Okay, first of all, there was a private conversation. I just messaged Mary Kate about, what did I message her about? Sorry, I'm a little drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, about something, and then said that I bookmarked it and for later. But
oh, the motherless linked?
Of course not. No, anyway,
of course not.
With your conversation of sorts.
Continue to converse if you would.
You know, there was 3 things that people complained about last week's Hangout. Me not talking about reptiles ever again. 2, don't let Brandon ramble as much, but I was like, fuck you guys, I love it when he rambles.
Brandon rambling is like watching...
It really is, and the people that dislike it need to go climb a wall of dicks.
I'm sorry, me rambling is embarrassing later, and I'm sorry. I try to minimize it, I apologize.
No, don't minimize it. What you should do is you should embrace everything that's happening to you right now and just be like, you know what? It's another bottle of wine time. Let's do this.
Oh no, I'm out of wine.
What did you move on
I've
to
already
then?
drank my 2 bottles of wine, and I'm on scotch, rum, and hard cider at the moment.
Make some scotchka.
Make
So
some
that's
Scotch Guard?
what I'm
Is that
doing.
what we're doing?
He's gonna buy all of a
Yeah.
hard liquor and be like,
Scotch and vodka into a glass.
I'm gonna go find rubbing alcohol in the cabinet and.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Actually, actually, I probably shouldn't be saying this on record. But
okay, just say off the record and then say it.
I see this live button at the top, and that makes me think that might not be so true.
That's how it works in journalism.
Right. Off the record. Whoa, what was that?
Oh, that's my fucking phone.
No. What did it say?
It's from Venture Brothers, the Galactic Inquisitor.
Oh!
Ignore me!
Ignore me!
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody left a baby here.
That was a weird one.
So anyway, off the record, isopropyl alcohol is a very good reactant that can be put on your skin. Just putting that out there. So
For what?
you can rub, isopropyl alcohol on your skin, light it, and very easily put it out all in one swift motion.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
It's
So if
got
you wanna make
it's
someone
got a low
freak out-
flash point.
It's got a low flash point, and it's mostly vapor when it evaporates. Well, that's a little redundant, but it doesn't leave a residue. It's just all freaking, it's all freaking vapors when it's done.
So basically, one freaks
And it
someone out,
doesn't
you
cause
just pour it into
cellular
your hand.
damage like hydrogen peroxide.
No,
would.
and your skin can absorb it is the key thing. So you can make for some fun times. Like say if you wanted to give a massage, but instead of using lotion, using isopropyl
I
alcohol.
don't think I'd do that.
So. All right, well that's fine.
Someone wants
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, kind of.
Every time I usually use like lotion.
Right. But what if you wanted to
Yeah.
have? What if? Never mind. Continue, Joshua. What were you
Well,
going
because
at?
you mean so that you could light it on fire while you're doing massage.
Yes.
I ran out.
I get
I'm
you.
looking for other questions, but most of them I don't want to ask because they're just stupid.
Well, do them anyway.
All right,
Work
fine.
enough or
What was the
Alright.
one that everybody wanted? Okay, this one was directed towards MK, and it was, would you be my GF if we were personal friends and I was personal friends with David Bowie, and we could hang out with him all the time, but he doesn't like to sing his popular songs?
Magic Dance, yes. Sorry, I was reading the thing.
Yes, there's another
Continue.
question right after that one.
Well, I don't think I would be your girlfriend because I'd want to fuck David Bowie. So if that could be a part of the arrangement, sure, why not?
You'd have to
so you
share.
seem like a
Three-way.
Yeah. And the following question.
Real talk.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just.
Okay. Well, the other question is, how much more does MK need to drink to start singing Magic Dance?
Dance, magic dance.
Oh, see, I don't know. I don't sing on cue. I'm not your monkey.
They're-
I don't
We're the
pay attention to your cue.
Power.
Fuck all you
What power?
bitches. Whatever.
There was people in the
You
thread
do.
last night. They're just like, when the hangout dies down, just start singing Magic Dance to MK
Sing it,
and
damn it.
force her into singing it with me. And I'm like, no.
Sing it, Mary Kate.
I'm like,
So-
I saw my
no.
baby.
Bang, monkey.
Shining high as babe could be.
No, you're singing it so wrong. You're singing it so wrong, Brandon. What are you
Well,
doing?
No,
I'm
it's
also
Mental.
very,
She's
very
Bowie-ism.
drunk.
I'm a Bowieist. I could, if thou shalt put on thy red shoes and dance the blues, as Bowie has taught us.
Well,
And
then do it.
I'm not gonna do it, you fucking troll. I'm not gonna fucking do it. Brandon, you're working on everyone else's side but mine, and I don't appreciate
Oh, that
it.
is a load of crap.
Don't appreciate it.
Of things.
So
Oh,
I should point out that there's a lot of people in the the live chat on the YouTube who are saying that I sound like a TV dad. Does that
oh.
come off at all?
Such a great radio voice.
Somebody said
let
when you
you-
laughed, you sound like Chucky. So
Chucky?
yeah.
Laugh again, Ivan. Do it. 3 seconds.
I'm Chucky. Chucky.
I'm gonna get a refill. I'll be back.
Sure.
On that note.
On that note,
Hey, Nicole, when are you going to do another stream? I'm ready to watch another stream and ask things about your husband. Where is your husband? Can he make an appearance?
He's in the front room.
A scream?
stream.
And I'll
Stream.
probably do another
What's your-
stream.
Nicole, what's your,
or tomorrow or Friday.
What's your? Do you upload? Is it on YouTube or is it through Twitch? What do you stream?
It's on Twitch. Me failing through Assassin's Creed 4.
What's your Twitch? Because I'm playing Assassin's Creed 4 now too. So.
Ooh. Well, here, I'll just type it.
What's the?
Not a competition, Ivan.
No,
I'm making it a competition, Ivan.
No, I just want to play with her. Seriously.
Wait,
So,
what?
it'd be fun.
PC, console, which one?
I have it on console, but I only have it on my PS4 at the moment, so it probably might not work. So, do you
Wait,
really?
Why am I not friends with you on what am I playing? PS4.
Yeah. So here,
Fuck.
You-
so what's
Console peasants.
so what's your username on Twitch?
I posted it in the chat. It's
Oh, okay.
the same as my gamer tag.
Okay, cool.
Yes, name.
Cool. In the chats. Done and done. Awesome. Right, rock and roll. So.
Oh, there's a question in thread for Ivan.
Yeah.
What is your favorite TTRPG system?
My favorite. I'm sorry. Say that again.
Tabletop RPG system.
Oh shit. Well, I am a little bit biased to Outbreak Undead because I spent enough time working on it. We're actually making a module for it now that allows you to run your zombie survival plan in space. So it's all sci-fi.
Nice.
So like if you wanted to do Dead Space or Aliens or all of those other
that'd be
like
awesome.
fun sci-fi stuff. So that one is kind of the canned answer that I have to say. But in all sincerity, the systems that I love is I am a New World of Darkness fan. I do like the New World of Darkness materials. I know there's a lot of old school people out there who prefer Old World of Darkness. That's totally cool. But, you know, I like Storyteller's system a lot. And the other one that I'm enjoying now is I'm actually a fan of Eclipse Phase. I like it a lot. I like transhumanity stuff and really high sci-fi. You know, what do they call it? It's the high fantasy version of sci-fi. It's
Hard
like
sci-fi?
hard sci-fi. Thank you. Yes.
I love hard sci-fi.
Yeah, it's really fun, and I love the world that they built in it. Even though the rules are a little crunchy, and it's a little the fluff can get very overwhelming, but the world is rich, and I love it. So.
There was another question for Ivan. Did you and Joshua fuck on season 1?
Joshua.
And how was he?
I don't know. What does people think? Does he think I was? Does 4chan think I was the top or bottom? That's the first question I'm going to pose.
I think you guys switched roles halfway.
You think we're switchies, huh? So.
I think that Ivan would be top.
Equal opportunist, I think is.
This is true.
I think Ivan would be top, honestly, in this situation.
Okay. Well, let's just say that. I think someone actually put it in the quote perfect. It's like, did you see yourself as more of a Wolverine or Sabretooth? You know, and I would say Sabretooth. So, to answer the question, no, we did not fuck on season 1. So
I don't know why they keep
On
asking
season
that.
1? What about season 2?
I don't know how many contestants need to answer nobody has fucked on the show before they stop asking it.
Right, it's gonna keep happening.
I mean, post show
really
we know that they fucked because of Brandon, but
Wait, no. All I implied was
they
dating.
were on your couch
I never
getting
said
comfy.
anything about fucking.
Cool. Well,
That may or may not have happened. I have no idea.
all right, Nicole, I'm officially following you on Twitch. I look forward to seeing your stuff. So.
Awesome.
it's so great. You gotta ask her questions about her husband. That's the best part. So she'll
That's the
answer
best
any
part.
of them.
Well,
4chan wants to see you.
wants to see what?
He's busy. He's
Sorry.
busy. What are you playing?
What is he busy with? It's like,
He's playing Star Wars Old Republic right now.
I
oh,
love you,
Oh.
husband.
MMO. God.
See, Brandon,
No,
you'll like Glenn because he is part of the PC Master Race.
Oh, I would totally probably be cool with your husband, except for the MMO bit.
Well, and plus, the only thing to remember is he has redder hair than I do.
good lord!
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Y'all are a bunch of, what's it called, gingers.
Those old gingers.
Oh, he's in an instance right now, so he can't come over. Soon.
So, for the person who wants me to read their fanfic, I'm kind of drunk right now, so I'm kind of putting it off for at the moment. I apologize.
Ivan, how do you feel about piping hot and ready Little Caesars pizza?
Ooh.
How do you feel about it?
Tell us more.
Does
Are
it
you
make
hot
you
and ready,
aroused?
Ivan? Hot and ready?
Hold on.
Wait, if a female calls me senpai, what does that mean?
Hey,
Respect.
it's typing.
Nicole, somebody posted that in reference of your husband playing the Old Republic.
Wait, what?
I posted it in the chat on here.
Oh, okay. Trying not to die. Hold on. No promises. Okay, now I'm not gonna die. Ah, shit, maybe. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Don't mind me. Alright, let's see what this is. What? It doesn't let me look at it. Just strange. Yeah, it
No,
just has the 4chan.org.
Direct. It's a direct link block.
Dicks.
I'm sorry. Was anyone asking for me?
Yeah, they were at. What were they asking?
Yes.
Oh, I lost my train of thought.
That should work.
I was
It
actually
only
trying
works
to.
when you have the HTTPS. So
I was trying to get my webcam back so that I could.
Oh, I
see
remember
you
the
guys.
question.
So-
Ivan, how do you feel about piping hot and ready Little Caesars pizza?
Oh man, if I could eat Little Scissors every day of my life, I would.
Little Scissors.
Little Scissors.
Absolutely.
No, for real. If I could never eat Little Caesars again, I would be the happiest man on the planet. So,
But it's so piping hot and delicious.
It's so piping hot and
Whoa,
delicious.
somebody asked in the thread, at least for season 1, is it true that they starved you for 24 hours before the Little Caesar seeds to make sure that you actually enjoyed it?
That's the only way that. I will tell you a quick story, real quick, because at some point when we just got done with the first major challenge where they rewarded us with like the sword combat and then they gave us pizza afterwards. Ignore me. They literally brought us in and then they gave us and they're like, okay, we're gonna give you Little Caesars now, and we just want you to know that like the CMO or the chief marketing officer is here at this event to like have you guys, because they brought the pizzas over. So if you could just say some nice things about the pizza and, try to enjoy it, that would mean a lot to us because the sponsors are kind of here, And they didn't necessarily say it to like me and the other servants of the Forsaken Orb, but there was one member of the team that they had to like take to the corner and be like, can you just please, if you don't want to say, if you don't like it, just don't say anything.
Man, Ivan, like there was a moment on, like, I know there was that awkward, like, silent moment, but it was so awkward because we had like an argument. We were all stressed out to no ends, and I remember them telling us, we need you guys to like really sell it to us, like
I remember that.
You remember that? And I remember like taking a piece of pizza and looking at one of the producers dead in the eye, being like, I fucking love Little Caesars right now. It's my favorite fucking pizza in the fucking world. And it was so bad. It was so bad. I was just like, I was not having it. They made us dress in those fucking costumes, and I was
I would have sworn that Purple Team had to do it too. No.
Y'all were in costume while y'all were talking about Little Caesars?
Yeah, fuck that.
I remember, so like they had us, I don't know if they made you, Ivan. Oh wow, Ivan, are you like, your camera's on. Holy crap.
Yo.
Oh, hi.
Yo.
Anyway,
Hey.
so I remember they made me. I don't know if they made you, but they made me do like on camera. They took me into the little interview booth thing, and to talk about Little Caesars. And
Oh, really?
yeah, and they were like, because I had mentioned that I had bought Little Caesars once, like
Right.
and so I was like, yeah, it was okay, I guess,
I mean,
Anyway.
and like, I think they took me down and they were, yeah, I'm sorry, did you not finish your thing? I'm sorry. Keep
Oh,
going.
no, continue.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll
I'm sorry.
finish later. No, you go.
No,
go,
finish.
Go, go.
No, finish. You finish. You finish,
Okay.
I'll finish later.
Okay, fine. Well, anyway, they were like, tell us how much you love Little Caesars, and I had said something along the lines of, oh, it's so good, and they were like, kind of spice it up a little bit, and I was like, if I had to choose between, I said something along the lines of, if I had to choose, they obviously didn't use it, but I was like, if I had to choose between being balls deep in Scarlett Johansson and eating Little Caesars, Little Caesars.
I'm gonna take Little Caesars.
And then I
Really?
remember Jeremy was like, and then it was like, yeah, we can't use that. And
I miss
like,
that kid.
I was like, all right, good.
We were so many times that we made the interviewers laugh so hard, and it was joyful when you could catch them in like because they get tired just like us too, because they're doing this all day, and if you can catch them in a moment when their guard's down, it's the most satisfying thing on the planet.
When I barfed on that one guy, they
Jeremy!
They kept it and put it on YouTube. Those
Yup.
bastards.
So hey, gents, I think I'm gonna have to take off. But it's been awesome
It
doing
was fun,
Hangout.
Ivan. Glad you
Yeah, I
made it
appreciate it.
Awesome.
I have a.
Talk some more, 'cause
Yeah.
I missed you. I mean, like, later, obviously. Not right now.
Yeah, we could always make an opportunity. It'd be great. If you guys don't mind me just throwing this out here real quick. I don't know if 4chan would be interested in something like this or not, but we are in the middle of doing a instructional web series to teach role-playing games. I know a couple people asked about role-playing games on the chat. Is that if you're interested in trying to see like a tabletop meets Mythbusters kind of instructional web series get up off the ground, just go check out Saving Throw, because that's kind of, we're in the middle of just getting it going at the moment. So if it sounds interesting to you, feel free to go and take a look at it. All right?
Holla!
Do you have a link for that? You can just post
I
it
do.
in the chat, and
Yeah.
I'll post it in the video description of the Hangout.
That'd be great. I mean, we've already met our goal on Kickstarter, so I'm not worried about it not happening. But we're obviously doing stretch goals at the moment,
Nice.
so anything is
Y'all
fine.
met your goal on Kickstarter.
Well, we met our goal really early too, which is awesome. So we've just been
Long
kind of
distance high
cruising.
five.
Bam!
That's awesome.
Internet 5.
Internet 5. So there it is. All right, gents, have fun, ladies. It's
Bye,
wonderful
Ivan.
spending time with
Yeah.
you.
Yo, thanks for joining us.
Yep. See you next time.
Nice. Congrats.
Well, that was fun. Let's see what else we got. Jay Witz is the best waifu. He favorited my tweet. When I retweeted that conversation, I was like, Katie knows Jay Witz is the best waifu. He favorited it, and I got a little dick hard. It was pretty cool. I'll just say that.
I actually have not talked to him at all, really. He's kind of hard to get a hold of.
Whoa.
No, not like that I hate him, just that he's hard to get a hold
No,
of.
I'm sorry, that wasn't related to what you're just saying. Sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, it's just I read a link on IGN. Sam Raimi's going to produce the Last of Us movie.
Nice.
Sam Raimi?
Follow video games a little bit.
That's pretty
That
awesome.
might mean something to you. If it
Isn't the
doesn't,
game
well,
a movie in itself at some point? I'm pretty sure you could cut all the cutscenes together and make an actual movie out of it.
Yeah, but they're actually
Yeah.
releasing it as a movie for some fucking reason.
All right, I have a question for you contestants, because I asked something related to it. I asked what did they ask you when you looked at the throne of games? Did they use an industrial fan behind that thing? Because I have seen hair.
That's cute.
They
That's
used
cute.
2.
They used 2.
But it wasn't
Yeah.
an industrial fan.
It
It
was
was
just
like
2
one of those.
fans.
If it's like, oh, I'm so hot in my computer, I need a fan, a little fan to turn on. It was not industrial.
Because I know one of you said they told you imagine yourself sitting on the throne while filming that, and I was like, wow.
I mean, it's a cool effect. I think like it translates fairly well. It's dramatic, you know, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to create good TV, and you know, and I think that it translates well, okay, but it is pretty funny whenever you're sitting there and they're like, imagine yourself on the throne, and you have this little fan, you know, just kind of blowing your hair, and you're like,
They blow wind in your face, and you're like, fuck, it hurt. Oh, God.
my contacts, they're drying up.
Exactly.
I had to ask, just because of that one episode that they screen capped it of Brian like he had his mouth open. It's just like, and I'm like, what did they tell you guys? Because it's like a chair with plastic weapons, like not even soldered on. It was like glued on. That's what it looks like.
Well, you could translate it as look at imagine $100,000 on that chair.
Yeah.
That's basically
Yeah. I agree. That would be.
Yep.
Imagine your waifu and/or husbando on that chair.
So you mean imagine Jay Witz on the chair?
Yes. And you can play
in
with
a
his
furry
Pokemon.
costume.
His YouTube stuff. Like, is it all about Pokemon, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically a Pokemon master through and through, man.
Pokemon.
He seems pretty chill.
He is one of the fucking coolest motherfuckers I've ever met in my fucking life. Like, no joke. Jay Witz is fucking cool. I'm sorry. I
It'd be
just kind
cool
of
to
took
meet him.
Hi. He is really cool. He's hilarious to take shots with because he's a super taster, and so like.
Oh no way! I would love doing experiments on him.
Well, he's a super taster, and whenever he takes shots, he's like, it doesn't matter how like fruity of a drink it is, he can taste the alcohol. You know, no matter how girly or frou-frou it is. So he's just like, just give me the alcohol before I have to taste anything. So, but like,
Interesting.
Jay Wick is a really cool guy though, man. Like he is really down to earth, really cool. Like one of the most down to earth, like chillax guys, because he handled the Zach.
Has he ever undergone transcranial magnetic stimulation?
I
while-
really
while
doubt
drinking?
that, but we can ask him sometime.
That would be really cool.
If you ask him that, can you ask him what his hair smells like?
Oh my gosh!
Same time.
Why do y'all care what people's hair smells like?
I don't care. It's Ray that cares, and I gotta stick
Who
up for
is
Ray.
Ray? Is
Ray
Ray the
is-
one who
Oh,
is all
Ray's
Ray's
the one that's
awesome.
he's
Ray's
too,
really cool.
He's too subconscious or self-conscious to get on the
Oh,
Hangouts.
Ray!
because-
Ray is the one who thinks that cuddling is always innocent, correct?
Right. The one I made reference about how Jay Witz wasn't pure and he got really, really mad. And he's like, he's fucking pure. He got pretty upset.
I don't think his voice got any deeper than that.
No.
He's fucking
Yeah, I
pure,
thought of
Joe.
that as I was saying it. I was like, his voice isn't that deep. He's just like, you fucking take that back.
Exactly. Oh, now we're bullying Ray.
Oh, bullying.
What is that?
I know, right? My sister was being a bully to me today. She just kept calling me an old man. She kept texting me, calling me old.
What a bitch.
I know, right?
How old
That's
are
how
you?
she was born.
I am turning 21 in 2 days.
You're not that old. Jeez.
I know, right?
I'm old. I'm turning 26 on Monday, or 27
Oh,
on
shut
Monday.
the fuck up. I'm turning
27.
29 this year.
Yeah, well, you're married, so whatever.
I'm still turning 29
It's
this year.
irrelevant.
I'm turning 25 next month.
Han, you're older. Shut up.
up. Oh,
No,
did you
he's
help me
old.
just tell something?
Oh man, my drunken video is no longer on YouTube, I don't think.
I tried looking for that, Brandon. I'm really upset that it's not, because people were like, so who are you going to see in Nashville? This sounds really sketchy. And I was like, no, Brandon's fucking cool.
What the
Look
hell?
at his video. And it's not there anymore.
They removed it!
Because they moved everything to TBS. They moved everything. They don't have the just sole King of the Nerds site anymore, which is where your video was. They moved it all to TBS.
Sons of bitches! They need to put that back. That was cool as hell.
It was golden. That's what it was. Absolute golden.
I need to at least get that for myself.
So contact TBS. I'm sure they'd give it to you, man. Or like,
nah, they probably
somebody
wouldn't.
kept it. No, they might. I mean, they fucking got to do nerd word.
Yeah, well, that's different.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever. All right, I'll post a video of another time when I was drunk that ended up on YouTube on 4chan.
I had a question that I saved, and this is from last night. Because everyone was giving, well, there was like one anon that was giving Katie hate, and somebody asked, "Some scumbag makes fun of my waifu. This is the worst feeling in the world. How do I make myself feel better, guys?"
Be a man and suck it up because it's just the internet? Jeez.
Eat a purple nurple. I don't know.
First, grow your skin by at least an inch.
I don't know, that guy...
Stop acting like a little bitch.
That person got pretty butt blasted last night.
Yeah, you know how many craps Katie gives?
She doesn't.
0. Like...
She gives so little craps that she's like, I don't want to join their hangout, I'm bored.
No, she's got stuff to do in the morning.
You won't look the camera in the eye when you say that, Brendan, so...
She has stuff to do in the morning. How about that?
Thank you. What else do I have? Oh, here's one. How many pairs of clothes did you get to take to Nerdvana?
The better question is how much was taken away from us when we got to Nirvana.
Because we were allowed to take whatever we wanted to. It was just stuff that got taken away.
Like what?
So what was it like? Just a normal bag that you take on a vacation, essentially?
Well, it's not even that. Like, I know for me, like, I brought, like, a whole fuck ton of T-shirts that I was going to wear, but majority of them got taken away because they had, like, like, a lot of them were, like, artists, like, renditions of crossovers and shit, and, like, they were just like, nope, we can't do that. We got to contact the artist to see if we can use it. And so I was just like, well, great. So I'm left as with my, okay, cool. I don't know. It was pretty shitty. I brought, like, 2 bags worth of shit, and I only got to wear, like, this much.
What else do I got?
Like, Kayla's a great example. She, like, her thing is NASA. Like, she's NASA girl. Like, she's, like, the biggest NASA fan ever, and NASA didn't sign up the agreement, and most of her shit was NASA. And so, like, all of her hats and shit
were... Because NASA signed the agreement for me.
It just really depends on who's in charge of their social media thing, I think, at the time, whenever their shit goes through. And like, our shit, I don't know how long y'all had before, like, they looked at your shit and tried to get things approved, but I think it was more like, I don't know. It was hard. We
had a couple of months. We could send pictures of our stuff.
They didn't do that for us. They didn't do that for us.
Okay. Well, that's different.
We got there, and they were like, oh, well, we're going to take this, this, and this, and we're going to try to get it approved over the next couple of days. And we already started filming the next day. Like...
Yeah, I'm out of questions. The other ones were directed at other contestants that aren't here, so... Whatever.
Let's see. So about today's episode. That was fun.
Yeah.
The best episode ever! So good! Please drink, bitches!
The first half was just like, oh, it's go-karts, and then the last half, I was like, that's pretty fucking cool. I liked it.
True story.
Suddenly, Kayla
Like-
drops the bomb on Zach. It's like, oh shit!
I mean, I love how anally devastated Zach was. The entire nerd off, like, Curtis helped so much, it was great. It felt invigorating.
I will be right back. Gotta void my bladder.
Gotta see a man about a horse.
Hey, MK, this picture's for you. Somebody wanted me to give it to you.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's sweet. I like dogs. As well as kitty cats.
Someone wants to know, Nicole, are you into JRPGs? Or Japanese RPGs, yes.
My favorite video game of all time is Xenogears, so yeah.
That's awesome.
I think so too.
People want Brandon to read the fanfics, but as he stated earlier, he's drunk, so he's not in the best
No,
position
that's
to read
the
fanfics.
perfect opportunity for him to read.
We
fanfic.
can. He's not at the level of peer pressure as Jack is, but I'm pretty sure if we.
When are we
pressure
gonna
him
get Jack in a hangout? Because I have
I
some
don't
questions for
know.
that guy.
I have to go through Kelsey, I guess.
Oh!
That happened.
Well, hey
Welcome
Brandon.
back, Brandon.
Brandon, on a scale of impaired judgment to Mel Gibson, how drunk are you right now?
Wait, where does David Hasselhoff fit in that one too?
He's like right below Mel Gibson. I would
Okay.
say. Like career ending would be the top.
Oh, I'm not a career ending by far, but I'd say I'm pretty drunk.
Because I mean, at least David Hasselhoff got drunk and they did a roast about it.
Yeah,
So
which was absolutely amazing. Not the Shatner roast, but close.
yeah, I agree. Oh yeah, Nicole and MK. I asked Brandon this earlier. If you could have one question answered, what would it be?
Of what? Anything?
Anything.
Gosh, that's
how
a
many-
really deep question.
How many licks did it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
Delayed because I couldn't come up with one, and I still can't. Still thinking.
That's a really good question, though. Whoever asked that, like, kudos. That's a really good question. Any question answered, what would it be?
So do you mean answered by 4chan or answered period?
I'll leave it up to you. Make your own rules to it.
Okay,
That's just the question.
Answered period is a more interesting question, actually.
Yes.
Answered by 4chan is why I didn't ask it, because I was like, well, no offense to you guys, but y'all aren't exactly like some omnipotent being who can give me answers that science has not found the answers.
How do you know? How do you know,
How do you
Brandon?
know not actually God's presence on Earth?
If you are, then I'd rather just kill myself.
How do you know?
now.
How do you know that's why my face is lopsided? Because my brain has all the answers.
Baby
I'm
Ruth!
deformed.
No!
Oh God! Yes. I died the first time that.
So,
did you drop your trip and post that, Brandon? Please tell me you did.
So assuming what I think that Mary Kate is gonna ask, I'm not going to ask that same question, but I would want the question, what is the nature of human consciousness, answered, I'd say. That would be a cool thing to know. And then a secondary question, which I think is what Mary Kate would ask, is, well, I want to see what she asks, and then I'll ask it if she doesn't ask it.
Fuck you guys. Okay, I guess that means I have to actually answer this fucking question.
Yep.
Well, maybe she's not going to ask the question that I think she's going to ask.
What would be the question that you think that I'm going to ask?
Well, given that you're all into cosmology, I thought you were going to ask, like,
How does gravity work?
No, that's not what I was thinking, but that's clever. That's cute.
In 3 seconds, though. In 3 seconds.
Yeah, why can't we get Zach on the Hangout and then make him answer all the questions in 3 seconds or under? I will buy a buzzer for that.
Wow. I don't think you can.
I'll buy a little buzzer and just have it in increments of seconds, so that way 3 seconds. Okay, time's up, Zach. Next question.
So you mean?
I don't think he knows how to answer it in 3 seconds, which is like no, you know, like it's just a thing, but. Oh well.
What was the question you thought I was going to answer or ask? I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask something more along the lines of, like, cosmologically, like, you know, more of, like, what the origin of the singularity would be or something.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't know if I would ask that because I think that's a good endeavor to give people something to keep searching for.
Well, it's fair, and I think that those are the two biggest open questions, are, like, the nature of human consciousness and the origin of
I think I would want to ask the question, like, I don't know the exact question, but I think I would want to ask the question that would send us on the next wave of knowledge, I guess, the next thing to shoot for, because I think we keep constantly going back to the same thing over and over again, and I would love to know whatever, like, the next question, the answer to the question that keeps us hitting the same wall, I guess.
Would that not push us forward if we knew the answer to the question
I think that keeps us going, though, man. I think
no, but that begs the question. Then, if you know the origin of the Big Bang, then you know what's before that. I mean,
that's
nothing.
Fair.
Nothing
that
might
fair.
be. Nothing might be. That might be the answer. But there might be
it would be very interesting.
Maybe it's an everlasting repeat of the same sequence.
I mean, that's true if there's contraction.
Yeah, basically.
If there's not, then there's, you know, heat death of the universe, and then, you know, it's over. But either way, we're going to be dead, so it's just fascinating.
All right, question from the thread for everybody. Well, all the contestants. Who's your ideal BF? Brandon 2, and then he posted this picture.
What picture?
I put it in the chat.
So boyfriend?
It just says 4chan.org. Yeah.
Xander?
It's
If I was a dude, it would be Xander.
There's just a picture with Zelda that said you're my last piece.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Heart piece.
If I was a guy, it would be Xander.
Well, I mean, it can still be Xander. It could be someone like Xander, just not gay.
Xander, then.
I guess the people that I have broed out most with have been...
Let's just make a girlfriend for you, because that'd be more interesting.
Oh my gosh, that is...
Tell us your secrets, Brandon.
I have no secrets.
You have no secrets.
So the people that I have, like, broed out with most have been Xander and Katie and Virgil, I guess.
Go on.
Yeah, those are the people that I've broed out with most.
What?
Broed out with?
Bro moments, bro.
That's
bro
moments. No. But who's your ideal BF though? Like boyfriend or girlfriend?
Friend? Oh, boyfriend. Oh,
yes. Best friend is BFF.
I thought you were meaning like best friend. I was like, oh, well, they're all quite best friends. I plead the fifth.
NDA, can't talk about it.
No, nothing about NDA. It's just rather not answer that question.
I feel like some of the things we've asked it's not actually NDA. It's just I don't want to answer it, so NDA. I feel like it's a good like backup plan for things you don't
I'm not
want to
gonna
answer.
lie about it. I'm just not gonna.
Someone in chat has a question for MK. MK, Munchbox or scissors?
Munchbox.
Well, that nerd has his answer.
There you go.
Did Zach actually throw scissors every time? What?
Yeah, it looks like he did. In which case, he needs he's not actually amazing. He's just doing the same thing.
Is that why he was doing the guns all the time? Like scissor.
Scissor me timbers. Not
Fucking Edward Scissorhands.
I don't think he's actually a Rochambeau genius. I think he just So what? He played 3 rounds of rock paper scissors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Won them every single time. But he
Every
always
time.
Yeah, he won them every single time. So that's a 0.3 chance. What, 3 times? So that's I'm too drunk to do this in my head. So
Are we really doing this conversation? I'm sorry. No, that's bad.
3 times 0.3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can
so
fucking do this conversation, whatever.
that's a rounding up a 0.5% chance of him doing that. That's very tiny, but that's not. I mean, it's 0.027 for is P. P equals 0.027. But that's not impossible. It's possible that he could just get lucky, and I think that's what happened, honestly.
Well, I mean, from what Kayla pointed out, what's been shown in the episode today is basically that. It's he won every single time, but he always drew down the scissors.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's you just hope nobody's gonna open fucking rock.
Right. So that's a what? 0.3 repeating chance to the power of 3, right? Because he had 3 rock paper scissors, and they're all independent of each other. One would assume, So.
Chris, are you trying to kill the blow-up dolls behind there?
What?
No, all the squeaking.
Yeah,
Squeakiest chair.
Is
Squeakiest
that
chair known
Craig?
to man. Craig is the squeakiest chair
It
known
is.
to man.
I need to get a new one.
Seriously, it's like you're trying to kill a blow-up doll.
Yeah.
Holy crap! It's already 1:20 over here.
I have to film a Whiskey Wednesday video with Xander tonight.
Tonight? I thought you do it on Mondays.
I usually do. However, I'm going to be camping all next week, so I have to do it tonight.
Where are you going camping?
I'm going camping with my medieval reenactment group in the SCA, and I'm going to go fight people. I'm going to be the Camp Dalmatian. I'm not LARPer. I'm not a LARPer. Fuck you. I'm not a LARPer.
Yeah.
Still though, it's funny as hell. But yeah,
Whatever.
Oh my gosh, Australian dude, what are you eating?
It's clearly an apple.
Is it an apple? I didn't bring him up on the big stream.
It's obviously the heart
Joseph
baby
from
kangaroos.
Australia?
Yes,
It's
Joseph.
a heart of a dingo.
Down under.
Oh,
It's an apple, yeah.
I spent a summer in Australia once.
I
It
spent
was
a month in
awesome.
Australia. Australia's pretty cool.
I was doing a foreign study there, and I was able
yeah.
to observe the Perseid meteor shower while camping out in the outback, and it was fucking amazing.
So were you in Northern Territory then?
Yeah, well, I went from Northern Territory. So I was in where was I? Sorry, I'm a little out of it. I was on the northeast coast for a while. I can't think of the name of the city at the moment. And then I went to Sydney, and then I flew into to Alice Springs and drove to some ranch land and spent the night under the stars on some person's land and watched the meteor shower, and it was great. One of the most awesome experiences that I've ever had. So, yeah.
How the fuck does everyone get to do these awesome trips? What the hell?
I used to birdwatch back in high school, and I was a part of a zoology group that went birdwatching all across like the world, and Australia was one of
That's
them.
some cool shit right there.
That is, yeah, that's cooler than
Did,
what I
wait,
did.
wait. Did you get to see the lyrebird in Australia? That thing.
No. We actually, like, one of my favorite, actually, bird watching trips that I ever went on was the Galapagos Islands. We went to the Galapagos and did a whole big bird watching trip with Darwin finches and, like, magnificent frigate birds and, like, and then Ecuador. I still have this huge bird watching book for Ecuador. Ecuador has some beautiful fucking birds, man. It's amazing. But, yeah, bird watching. Bird watching's cool. You guys should get into it. It's really cool.
Birdwatching is cool. I'm in the falconry shit. That stuff's the best.
Look at that shit.
That stuff is amazing.
Those
birds are
the falconry,
I'm gonna shoot them down.
Falconry is one of those things like you gotta go to a falconry meet at least once because every state has a falconry guild, and I mean they're really cool guys.
Were you the person who tweeted me about falconry?
Yes.
Actually? Okay. Okay.
Not on 4chan, not on Twitter, because fuck Twitter.
Not on
but
Twitter?
No.
I had someone recently tweet me about falconry, but I thought that was where it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm lying. But anyway, what?
Here's the thing with falconry that's fun. Like, you go hunting all day, and then they like to drink a lot. That's just part of the sport. So you get drunk all night, and then you wake back up 4 hours later, and then you go hunting again. And that's basically your weekend.
Are you trying to say that I would like it because you get drunk while you falcon?
I think anybody would like getting drunk while hunting with birds.
Agreed.
I mean, okay, so like the second meet that I went to, we talked to he was the president of the guild at the time, and he's just like, oh yeah, you guys can stay at my house. We have like 9 other people staying here, and we get to this house, and there's this Cooper's hawk just sitting on a perch in his living room, and he's like, oh yeah, that's just one of my birds I'm manning. And we got drunk, and then we woke up, went to a McDonald's, and fucking hunted with birds all day. It's awesome. It's the best thing ever. It's almost as cool as reptiles, but I can't talk about them, so...
Man. I haven't done bird watching in years, man. That's actually a fun story. That's how I lost my virginity. I was watching ducks on a gazebo with a dude, and dude took his chance. I was in high school still, and he was a sophomore in college, and I was just like, yeah, I could totally get up on that pecker.
Wow.
Here, observe this woodpecker.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Bird watching has a core to me.
Wow.
What, Brandon? Why are you wowing?
Nothing.
It's even better when you realize that when you listen to birds sing, if you could understand what the birds were saying, they'd basically just be yelling, "Someone fuck me," all the fucking time.
Maybe that's what it was, man. Well, maybe that's what it was.
The birds talk to you.
It's like cat calls, so it's just like, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby,
Hey girl, hey girl.
Back of your head is ridiculous.
Hey girl, hey girl, you shit with that ass.
Hey girl, yeah. Woo, 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 woo. You like fitness? How about fitness dick in your mouth? Like that?
Hey girl, let me pee up in your butt.
Oh, bird watching. It's so good.
Damn, girl, are you a beaver? Cause damn.
Oh, no.
This is my favorite.
You know what? Okay, I have to tell a story because I remember Brandon has an OkCupid. I made the free dating sites because I just wanted to message girls with awful pickup lines and see their reaction. That pickup line right there has getting the most positive reaction from like every girl that I've ever messaged. They're just
the
like,
beaver one?
Yeah, the one like, are you a beaver? Because damn, they just find it like the biggest compliment, and I'm like, why? You're so dumb. But
there's another one that I got good success to when I tell it to girls. It's basically, what was it? Oh yeah, I wish you were my big toe so I could bang you on the coffee table. Apparently, that's the best one of the gang.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe it was the crowd, but I don't know.
And there was.
No, I don't really use canned pickup lines.
I do, because I don't take online dating seriously. It's fun to message girls and see how they react. And it's fun to find girls that I know locally on there and be like, ha ha ha, you got an online dating site. La la la, I do too.
I always feel awkward. So there's a couple of my colleagues that are on there, and then it'll like match up, and I'm like, oh nope, not gonna message her because she works in that lab down that way, type of thing.
That's exactly what happened to me whenever I had an OkCupid account with my department. My aerospace department, super tiny. Everyone.
I ended up going on a date with somebody who is in the office across the hall from mine, and I was like, oops. That's a little awkward, but she's cute, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I have the luck of being French Canadian, so online dating sites don't work because there are nobody in my city.
Wait, no, POF's Canadian.
You're lucky.
Yeah, but you have to understand, I'm French Canadian, so I have more success if there is a French one, only for French Canadians. And from what I know, there are none. I tried everything, and the closest I have is either fucking Toronto or or people in Vermont.
First date that I got set up with from OkCupid, she was really cool, and then we went on the date, and she started talking about her family, and then herself, and her parents were Satanists, which I was like, okay, whatever. And then she talked about an hour about how she always wanted to be Amish, and was sad that she was never born in an Amish family, and that she wants to like move to Pennsylvania and like integrate into an Amish. Yeah, she wants to convert, and I'm like, okay, but I mean, otherwise it was fun, I guess. But I've had some pretty fun ones. And every girl says the exact same thing. If you meet someone that you know in real life on an online dating site, it's always, it's a joke, I swear. And then you're like, it's not a joke. You know it's not a joke. Shit.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go set up my camera for Xander, so, because that sounds so wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna go set up my camera for Xander. I'll be back.
Alright.
Actually, I'm probably gonna duck out. I'm gonna turn in for the night.
Yeah,
So.
I should probably do the same.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming out, guys.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
are we ending it
yeah, it was
now? Okay.
awesome.
Well, I'll stay in a second.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
There's another one pick up on the thread. Are you from Nashville? You're the only 10 I see.
Yeah, ha ha ha, I saw that.
LOL.
LOL.
I will probably not be here next week because I will be camping in the middle of nowhere. And unless I could get Google Hangout to work on my phone, I doubt it's going to happen. Because the last time we tried to do that, that didn't fucking work. So we'll see.
That was a super awkward hangout that we weren't prepared for at all.
I'm sorry. I worked the last week, and I thought that it was going to work. And so this is my roommate's computer right here. So kudos to her for letting me borrow it.
It wasn't really that, MK. It was that none of us really had questions prepared, and there was just too many lapses in the conversation of us all just staring at each other, and it was just kind of awkward and uncomfortable. And then I got the term serial killer during that hangout, so I mean, that was the only good thing that ever happened, I guess. But who would come next week? Because I think next week's going to be the last week we do it. That's when the season ends, and then I'm dropping my trip.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think a lot of people might, because I know, and Chris might, because he doesn't have his class, so he'll be in with a better connection. So I can see if he can come. I bet you. I think Nicole. Nicole, can you come next week?
I'll have to double duty, but yeah.
Okay. I'll do. Do you What? I don't know who else we can see. I mean, Brandon, can you come next week?
Probably.
So, I mean, you guys will have at least a couple people. I think Chris would have been here tonight if he had like better internet connection.
Yeah.
Do you think Brian's gonna be busy next week?
I bet you he might be able to come next week too.
Because I mean, Katie hates us. Brandon won't admit it, but she
Oh,
hates
whatever.
She does not hate y'all.
Katie does not hate
You know what
y'all.
she refers? She calls you guys her neckbeard army, and like she loves
I don't
you
even
guys,
have a neck beard.
and y'all are awesome.
No, you have an even more douchey facial haircut.
Nah. Katie loves you guys.
No. Yeah, she does. Well,
She really
'cause, like,
does.
So she's like been competing. So she's like trying to get more followers than I have, and she's getting there. She's getting there. And I'm like, oh yeah, well my preteen girls are gonna tear up your neckbeards. And unfortunately,
shit.
it's not the case.
No, that won't work.
Or, but yeah, pretty sure that's not gonna be the case given like a week. But I don't really give a crap.
Long hair don't care, am I right? Hello.
Yeah, or more like just drank a hell of a lot of wine and
Clean drink, bitch.
scotch and rum and cider that I don't care.
Short hair don't care. That's all you have to say, honey.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah.
There you go. Anyone can turn it around. Anyway, so I should probably go set up for Whiskey Wednesday because this is gonna be awesome, right? Yep, it's gonna be awesome.
Right? Yesterday was like too much for me to handle, even with a migraine.
There was a lot of shit going on in that chat. I don't even know.
I was just like, I watched it probably for like 30 minutes, and then I just turned on music, and then had the music down low, and I was
Sorry,
like,
guys.
oh,
It was
it's
still
okay.
kind of funny, I mean, because when you guys were talking about more sexy things, you could see fucking Keller was in the chat. I was like, well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna tune out for now until we change the subject.
I was
just
like,
way too funny.
Kayla
Oh,
can never be. She can't come on here. We're gonna ask her
Dude,
two real
it's gonna be
questions.
insane.
There's a reason she hasn't come on here because
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, it's totally
she
fine.
can handle it.
Nicole, can you get Curtis next week since it's gonna be our last one?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I
So
can ask.
Even for like
know if
15
he'll-
minutes.
if he'll do it,
Yeah, I
Y'all
don't know.
have to be on your
I-
fucking P's and Q's. Let me tell you,
Oh
because
my
Papa
God,
Nerd,
fuck yeah.
he's a fucking awesome guy, but I'm going to say gloves are going to come off if people mess with my Papa Nerd.
Uh-huh.
I have his cell phone number. I
Me
can
too.
call him.
I mean, it's gonna be like, hey,
why
would you
don't
like to
you,
come onto the show and be spammed with
Brandon,
hot and
why
ready?
don't you,
He told me on. He sent me an email and he said of all the nerds in season 1 and 2 that I am the one that he would most like to wake up in his own vomit with.
I'm a little insulted because I was hoping for that spot. I
Yeah.
wanted that spot.
Okay. Yeah. Well, MK, you can't party like I can. So,
Oh, yes.
Please! We partied together! We partied together!
yes, and I drank more than you did.
Oh, that's a fucking lie. How many times did I ask you for a tequila shot and you turned me
well,
down,
that's
bitch?
because every beer you had, I had 3 because they kept buying me drinks.
You know what? I didn't know that, and I could have kept up. I drank 13 fucking tequila shots. Bring it, bitch. Let's do this. Bring it. I am ready to bring it to 15 shots. Let's do it.
Fair enough. Well, Dragon Con.
Dragon Con.
Actually, I probably don't want to get sloppy at Dragon Con,
What? You
but
just have to follow it. Whatever. Whatever. Fuck you, David. No. You know that I know that you know.
wait,
Fuck meta. Just fuck meta.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
I'm just making fun of Curtis and Bobby right now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about blackmail.
What? I wasn't even gonna bring up that shit, bro.
Alright, so what's this about Zach now? I'm curious now.
Nothing.
Teaser mustaches. What?
That BBC World Service is great news. Seriously, I love it when they have them on NPR.
Guys,
It's
let me tell you guys,
stuff.
Brandon is the coolest motherfucker that I fucking know. All I'm gonna say right here. All I'm gonna say. Fucking cool motherfucker. I'm just saying. If you ever have a chance to hang out with Brandon.
Brandon, all I'm going to say is if you ever come to Boone, you're going to have a good time with me.
Where is Boone?
Where is Boone? Where did it? Boone?
And who is saying this?
It's a serial killer.
Oh! It's Baby Roof.
Yeah, it's Baby Roof.
I'm sorry, Sloth. Or
oh, Brandon.
That's so Nick.
You don't look like Sloth, by the way. I'm just,
No,
it's
it's
more like
fine.
Harvey Dent.
I don't even care.
Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent. Oh.
I'm just really drunk and I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say
Oh God,
It's okay, Brandon. Brandon, I think you live the closest to me, so like, if we ever
Boone,
did
Google Map.
Okay, I gotta go. Okay, bye. Love you.
Bye,
Okay, I gotta go film this shit. Xander is ready for me.
Boone where? What state?
North Carolina.
In
Oh, that's
Mississippi.
far.
Whatever. Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye.
It's like, it should just be like 4 or 5 hours away.
Oh, just.
I like how the guy is named Serial Killer is gonna be like, well, you're the one that lives closest to me. You'll be the first to die.
I could wait till Dragon Con to kill everyone.
I mean, for efficiency's sake, yeah.
Like, you're further away than Atlanta.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Whatever. Let me see something else.
Oh man, but you're pretty close to Charlotte. I got buddies in Charlotte. That's cool.
Well, I'm actually not. I'm not. Do what?
I was just saying. I think he has to take like that I-40 for 300 miles to get to
Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah. From where you are.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, but yeah, I'm kind of close to Charlotte. I'm not actually in Boone because I'm not stupid, and I'm gonna say, oh yeah, this is my city, because it's 4chan. You know what's up with these guys, but. Yeah. I want to see.
I am transcendently drunk right now.
Transcendently drunk.
It's like the angriest typing I've ever heard.
Who, mine?
I don't know. All I hear is.
Probably mine, because I moved my webcam like right next to my keyboard.
Each time I hear the phone, I can only remember when I play South Park, the stick is truth. The fucking zombie Nazis. Like, anyone just get infected by this fucking stuff, and suddenly they all turn German, they have the Nazi armband on the arm, and they all start speaking, like, old radio German Nazi propaganda stuff. Usually it's Hitler yelling, so it always just reminds me of this because of the sound quality.
So, Nicole, are you coming to Dragon Con? Is that confirmed?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Cat, you're in
Cat. He slipped off my table. Barney, come here.
Oh.
I should be at Dragon Con.
So we know Brandon's going. We know MK's going. We know you're going. Chris is going. Xander's going. Maybe, right?
Wait, Xander's going?
I thought somebody said
That's
so.
cool.
Yeah.
Love Xander.
Yeah. And I don't know who in TV's gonna go out. I'll probably put my trip back up like couple weeks before Dragon Con and start like a King of the Nerds meetup thread for Dragon Con.
For what I understand from Dragon Con, you have to buy the passes in advance, right? You can just buy them.
Yeah, you can do it right now.
Yeah, I think the cutoff date, buy them online, is like end of May. Then afterward, I don't know how it works, but...
No, I mean, like, I don't think they sell out like Comic-Con does.
They're getting close to it. They said they're getting ready to put a cap on it.
Oh, really?
Way too big, yeah. I know that they're starting to put a cap on the weekend passes just because there's so many fucking townies that come in for it now. But,
oh man, well then order them now.
Yeah, do it now because it's cheaper because the price has gone up exponentially over the years. Like I think at the gate, like it was 100. I think it's up to like 120 now at the day of.
Yeah, now it's 100 if you want to buy the ticket in advance on the internet.
And that's one of the reasons I staff conventions and not attend them as a con goer. Get in for free.
Yep.
That's so unfair. $100. That's a big investment.
It's not that bad. For the content,
but
it's not that bad.
But think about it. I gotta pay for the trip down there. I gotta choose if I want to take a train or if I want to drive. Or fly, but fuck flying. I'd rather take a train.
If you ever like want to even think about going there, I need to fly. Because I'm way too fucking far up north.
Dude, take a train.
It'll take like 5 days. Fuck that.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Getting up to Chicago is like 17 hours. So.
And from Chicago to Atlanta.
From Chicago to Atlanta? Oh wait, Chicago from like my place is 17 hours. So. Add 5 to that, so that's 20. Yeah, that's 32 hours.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is this happening?
It's happening.
Yes!
That's the husbando.
It's the husbando!
Oh, the husbando!
What's up?
Wow, he is a ginger. Oh my god. No, get back here.
Oh, we hurt his feelings.
Come on. You're awesome.
Well, yeah, I'm a ginger.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a ginger.
Every freckle is a soul that you've stolen.
It really is.
Oh my gosh, your kids would have such red hair. Holy shit.
Actually, no,
and everybody would be jelly.
Right?
It's true.
It's because of the
Unless if they're...
So.
Never mind.
Unless...
No, I was just going to say unless if they're male. But I have... No, because, like, female gingers are, like, super attractive. But from what I gather from people who find men attractive, they do not find the same. Generally. No offense.
I've looked it up. I'm really damn pretty, so
obviously.
You know.
This is
You're all
true.
good to go.
No, because
But-
some teachers that I know, they have the Russian
And she's
effect,
broken.
which is
No.
basically...
I mean, like, not to be offensive or anything, but you know, you're all good. You're good. You're good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No,
And now comes the hating.
No,
all
that
the
is
gingers
not
I know
hating.
in
That
real
is
life,
like-
they have the Russian syndrome. All the chicks are hot, all the guys are fugly, so it's like, what the hell?
That is not hating.
Mm-hmm. See, tell him I'm pretty.
Pretty. Are you gonna be on season 3 of King of the Nerds?
Well, someone's making me apply.
Yes!
Yes, that'd be awesome.
They're gonna
Where do you
put
apply
on
at? Are they doing casting auditions for the
Yes,
third
they
season?
are. They are.
Yep.
You just look it up
No,
online.
that's a thing.
Oh, I googled it, but it's the same applications for season 2. I didn't know if it wasn't an updated site or if it's always been up and they never took
They
it
updated
down.
the copyright.
And they probably won't
they?
open it up until after
Yeah,
season
now
2.
2014,
It's
but I
like
don't know
next
if,
Friday.
I really would love to be on that goddamn show, just
Actually,
because I
I
want to get
think-
on the open bar.
They probably would do it rather early because they do filming during the summer.
Yeah.
So that doesn't give them a lot of time if they waited till the show was over.
I don't know.
You know? Yeah.
Yep.
And as Brandon said, be awesome in your videos and not suck, and you'll get accepted.
Yeah, no. Be yourself. Be awesome and don't suck. It's the
Just be the most awesome
three
version of
rules.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
basically.
And don't and,
You have to
and
be a little bit
most importantly, don't suck. So
Wait.
I think that's-
You guys are from Wisconsin, so you're going to be our cheese nerd, right?
Now, I just live in Wisconsin. I'm not from Wisconsin.
Where are you from then, sir?
I'm from the West Coast.
Oh, okay. That
All of
explains that explains the accent. You're from all of the West Coast at once.
Yes.
Okay.
Too much ginger to be contained in just one state.
Ginger.
There was spillage.
She flicks because she knows I'm right.
Oh. When are you guys gonna do a duo Twitch TV where you both play the same game together? Because like that's what cute couples do.
I don't know of a game that we would co-op. I'm going to try to get her to play Destiny. That's the next one I'm really...
Oh yeah,
Thinking
that
about.
game's gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be out on PC, right?
Yeah, PC. Well, it's on everybody.
Yeah. Cool. Looks like some sort of like Borderland MMO. Kind of like Defiance, but not shit.
Yeah, it's what Defiance wishes it was.
Exactly.
It's like Borderlands and WoW had a kid. And
Remember
that
how-
kid was 10 times more awesome than both of them.
You remember when people thought Defiance was gonna be a good game?
It wasn't a bad game. The items were just stupid.
It wasn't a good game, that's for sure. Everyone thought it was going to be like the new MMO to beat all MMOs.
What,
and then-
Defiance?
Yeah. I remember a lot of people talking
I tried,
about
it's
it.
just
Yeah,
like
I was one of those people talking. I got the collectors, was really excited, watched all the episodes, everything, and then, yeah.
It's like Diablo 3, where everybody was like, yeah, it's coming out, and then error.
They fixed it. They
Yeah,
fixed Diablo 3. It's pretty good right now.
Yeah, I heard about that, but I'm sorry. But there are very few... Actually, there are no games that if the campaign is the same, and the point of the game is to replay the campaign, even in a higher difficulty, that's boring to me. I'm sorry. I mean, the campaign was really cool. I liked the story, but...
What, 4 times the same thing is boring? What?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Lies.
I mean, I can't really talk because I played WoW, and that's like 180 times the same thing. But at least they had different names. So.
Oh, there's a question in the thread for Nicole's husband. What's it like being married to a console gaming peasant?
A console gaming peasant. Well, I can't really hate on that because I prefer PlayStation also. Just PlayStation MMOs are better on the PC. So
Well, then Nicole just lied. You're not a PC master race then.
no, I just play. I play some PC because I play Star Wars,
MMO
WoW,
player.
Diablo.
Meh.
Nicole's husband, tell us how you lost your virginity. From the thread.
Oh yeah.
It was
Well,
boring.
this one time he met Nicole, and now I'm just kidding.
We heard last week that you recognized Nicole from the tester, and that's kind of how you guys met. Mm-hmm.
No.
What? That's what she said.
Oh,
what she
snap.
said?
That's
Uh-oh.
she said you guys were talking about some new Diablo content, and then you had recognized her from the tester. Because I had originally asked all the contestants a question: if somebody met you in real life and said, "Oh, I saw you on TV, think you're super cute and sexy," would you ever consider dating or fucking them, or would that just be creepy?
Oh, no, I didn't even, I watched the tester because she said she was on it. And then after the episode she got eliminated, I stopped watching.
But you missed Sky Diddy in the tower. Dude.
Yeah.
You missed Sky Diddy in the tower.
Yeah, I missed all of it.
And you missed Betty Spaghetti. It's okay, though. Brandon, why won't you post your audition tape? Will you at least share it for the people in the Hangout? I promise I won't post it to 4chan. I promise. Why did the Crimson Tide absolutely roll over Notre Dame? That's directed towards Nicole's husband.
Wait, what? Why won't I what?
Post your audition tape.
Oh, audition tape? I mean, so the reason why I don't want to post it is just in case if, like, there is a, what's it called, like, reunion season or something. I don't want to be, like, automatically disqualified because I have stuff out there. If that makes sense.
Would you email it to me if I put down my email address?
I mean, you would just like post it on 4chan.
No, I would not. God, why did
I don't know you well enough. So I do have it somewhere on my server.
You don't trust a friendly
someone
neighborhood serial killer?
enterprising enough found it, go ahead. But
so that's how
had
Virgil
enough.
found it.
So I'm sorry, but like, TV is not anonymous. I mean, you guys kind of suck at the whole like internet man of mystery-ness. Given that y'all spent so long trying to find my OkCupid account and you did not find it.
I did find it. I did a quick search and found it. So I actually did it during the Hangout. So yeah, whatever.
No, I mean, so in reference to Bea, who's asking if people would automatically be disqualified, not necessarily, but I just want to play it safe, if that makes sense. It's just like a personal thing. I've got both. So what's funny is, I don't know if y'all know, but Ivan and me and Brian were all cast on the final season of Beauty and the Geek before it got canceled. And I didn't know that Brian was until like I talked to him afterwards, but I would have been hilarious. And apparently that's like where they got our information from. So we all have like Beauty and the Geek audition tapes as well.
Oh, Brandon, I forgot to ask, do you play PC games at all?
Yes, that's kind of all of that and emulation, like old school games.
Do you have a Steam account? Would you play Dota with me?
I don't play Dota. I don't like the community in Dota. They're a bunch of tool bags. No, I mean, like, I really like games that have strategy in them. But
could we play
if someone deviates from like the established strategy, then they'll like report you and ban you because they're just little whiny bitches. And it's like, that's how you get good, is figuring out new strategies. If you don't ever try anything new, then why the hell are you even playing the game? Like, you're just following an algorithm, in which case, why don't you just solve a Rubik's Cube, which is equally worthless? Like, why do that? That's just stupid. No offense to anybody who's, like, into that sort of thing.
Do you play any strategy games by Paradox Interactive?
What games do they make? Sorry.
Like Hearts of Iron, Crusader Kings,
I've played
Europa
Crusader
Universalis.
I've played Crusader Kings.
That is one game that I would like to play.
It's good.
That game ruined Civilization for me because
I don't know. I'm all about Civ.
I used to like it until I started playing those games.
I
love the complexity.
Civ. I need to. So, Katie needs to learn how to play Civ. She was talking crap about Venice. Venice is pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
If you know how to.
So
I also wanted to do Science Victory with Venice. Why would you ever do that? You can't make cities. Like, why? Anyway.
She asked, or I had a question from the thread for her if she ever would have joined. Somebody asked, they were like, why does Katie keep making Civ 5 games and then immediately leave them? And I thought that was funny. Yeah, apparently she'll, like, start making games online for, like, Twitter people to follow, like, play with her, and then she just leaves. And then everybody else just plays the game, which I'm just like.
I don't play multiplayer just because it takes too long. Like, people are slow.
Oh yeah, that's why I
prefer to just do AI.
I would love to play Europa Universalis with you sometime.
So, Ginger married to Nicole. Sorry, I don't know your name. I apologize.
His name's Glenn.
I generally answer to "Hey you."
Hey you. Your name is Glenn.
Yes.
Right? Oh, okay, Glenn. Sorry. What's your opinion on Zach since you met him at your wedding?
That's right, he's not covered about NDA. We can ask shit to him.
No speak English? Just watching him on TV, I can barely tolerate him. That personality style. I can do no wrong. Everything I do is amazing and great. Even when I'm wrong, I'm not. I can't handle that.
That reminds me of my next fucking joke video, like recap of King of the Nerd episodes. The one I'm gonna release on this weekend is like when Zach started to call Chris like, you're so obnoxious and blah blah blah. Like, oh god, so much irony in this. Video's gonna blow up basically. Now it's about 3 a.m. though, so we should think about ending this, I think.
But I haven't gotten Brandon's Steam. I want to play a game with Brandon.
I don't think I'm gonna publicly give my Steam. Maybe,
not even on the chat.
Maybe some other time.
What
I need to be sober. I want to make sure that I'm okay with.
What about on your OkCupid? If I mention
so somebody else already posted it to the chat here, and
but like, what if I just hopped on?
Here it is. Let me click. Oh no, that's the motherless purple-haired cute girl. Never mind.
Well, Serial, just ask him, Joshua. Just ask him next week.
Yeah, I'll ask him.
At the beginning. So
but he's gonna be drunk next week.
Okay, well, ask him at the beginning when he's not so drunk.
Hey, Fatty, do you want to get off the Hangout and play some Dota?
No, I got TV shows to watch and then cry myself to sleep because it's fucking late.
Because you're fat.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have to be up in 5 hours to do science. So I will talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Right, I'll see you, Brandon.
All right,
thanks for joining us.
Yep. Oh, Glenn and Nicole as well. I don't know if she listens, but thanks for joining as well. That was awesome. Cool. Finally put a face to the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kept yelling at me, so. Yeah, we're laughing at you. It's okay.
Alright, well, take care. I'm going to end the Hangout now.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, as well. It's been a long one.
Maybe see y'all next week.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.